All right, enough of that. Not here to fart around with that right now. What's going on, peoples? Who's already jumping in here to say hello to me? Who are the two that already just popped right in? Didn't miss a beat, not a step, right on it. Who was that? What's up? What's up? What's up? You got to say something. About two jumped right in and then jumped right out. Did I? Hold on. Let's see how bad it was. Turtle. Turtle made it in right away. I thumbs up. We got a thumbs up. What's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Why am I not seeing the chats coming in on this end? There it is. Now I'm seeing them. There we go. What's going on, Turtle Man? Now I can see you guys. I guess we're having a little bit of delay here. Darth Jacob, what's going on, dude? I was looking for you the other day to play, but you weren't on the same time I was. You always hit me up when I'm in a full group. You always do that, man. Maybe we should just dual stream. Should I just play games and stream at the same time? No, that would be stupid. So stupid. But fun. It could be fun. But then I'd have to take this mic and put it over there. And I don't know. Just been chilling. You've been a wreck? Uh-oh. What's been wrong, Turtle Man? What's going on, buddy? We'll see. Maybe I'll just keep this a short stream. I don't know how I feel. I'm pretty freaking tired, but I'm muscling through this one for you guys. And I got a monster, so it'll be okay. I'll manage. I do want to play some. I was debating whether to play games or not. I was like, you know what? I didn't stream really a whole lot. I was kind of running around a lot this weekend. I was very busy. Very busy yesterday, so very busy. So, uh, so I couldn't stream yesterday. So I knew I needed to come say hey to everybody. Okay. Okay. Pinky. Hey. Oh, my world is complete now. Stop in to show the love, Jay Green. Love you, bro. Love you, bro. Bud Garo, bro. Bud, bro. That's what, bro. You're my bud, bro. I love you too, man. I ain't never met you, but fucking love you, dude. You don't need to meet people to have a strong. I really think about it. Like I was just thinking about it like 10 minutes ago. No joke. I've been hanging out with some people in my Clash of Clans or Clash Royale. Clash Royale. I've been hanging out with that group since like 2013. So like 7 years, almost 8 years. It's a long time. Some of these people actually come in and stop in and say hey, and they watch the channel. They've seen the stream, all that good stuff. But I hang out with those people more than I do some other ones. You know what? I haven't done this in a while. I haven't actually gone into it and told them, hey, live on YouTube, come say hi. Let me see if there's anyone in the clan. I can play Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. Oh, sweet, dude. I play Clash Royale. I used to play Clash of Clans. Let me get into my clan and let them know. If I could spell. Damn. So, I sent them a little message. I don't think anyone will actually jump in from the clan. I don't think anybody's live right now, but hey, yeah. Yeah, and seeing my mother suffer, like, uh-oh. I was like, how to do what I can for her. Ah, Turtle, that sucks. Devin, what's going on? Devin Thomas, how are you? I see people jumping online. I play Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. Good stuff, dude. You can find me Jay Greenbaum 85. I think it's just Jay Greenbaum 85 YouTube or YouTube Jay Greenbaum 85. One of those two. Well, I'll let you in a little secret. That's what I have, and the right medications you can be good at. Right now, I'm doing that kind of stuff. I hear you. Oh well, Pinky. Hopefully everything gets better for you. And you hate to hear it, don't you? When people just aren't feeling 100%. It is an open panel. If you guys want to come on in and say hello, Happy to have some of you guys stop in, say hey, come see your old boy Jake Green. Total, I understand you got some issues going on. Not a problem. I'm blocked. No, you're not, Gary. After I eat. Paste. Bam. Who else is on? Doesn't seem like a whole lot of it. Well, let's catch a couple people. I have to try to use witty lines. There. Who wouldn't come to that? I told one of my buddies, you got to go. Slowly but surely, Jeremy, I'm getting there. Some conflict. Good, good. Hey, what clan am I in? First off, Pinky. Slowly but surely is the best way to go. You don't do everything overnight. Everything takes time and dedication and sticking to it. And I'm glad to see that you're making progress. Progress is going forward. Even slow is moving up. You haven't stopped. That's the key. Haven't stopped. It's okay if we just creep along. We're still making progress. So I'm glad to hear that you are doing some progress, Pinky, and that's all that matters. I am called in a clan called, let's see, I haven't actually, the Revolution. The Revolution. Been in that clan for years. Years. And it was the first clan I joined, and I've stayed with it since. I don't really bounce clans a lot. I stay in a lot of the one clan for the whole time. Absolutely. Dedication. I stay dedicated to my team. Okay, so we've got that going. Let's see if anybody actually stops into. Is there anybody that I can annoy right now? Who's willing to? Marins, let's go. Just start hitting the regular group. The group you guys know, Steve-O, why not? He won't come. That's okay. Uh, let's see, try this one. Oh, Kitty wants in. Okay. Let's see. Sergeant Rainier. Let's get his weird ass in here. He's always good for a laugh. Who doesn't like good old Sergeant Rainier? Colin, are you ready to stop by and say hi? What about old Joe? Okay. You've been doing the fake tan again? No, I've been doing the very real tan, Gary. It's not fake. It's still a tan. It looks better. Look. Just yes. Can you tell? How did you notice? That's impossible. You couldn't tell. It looks too natural. The fact that I was pale yesterday or last stream and this one I'm tan has nothing to do with that. Nothing. Gary, look at Gary. Woohoo. See, this is the time when I know all these fools are awake. Walker, he never shows up on that. Mendez, quit driving the truck. Let's go. Henning, you're killing me, Smalls. Okay. That's the awake and alert group. Okay. I've lost a lot of weight. Yeah, I don't want to wait anymore. Bullocks, I see the line. You see nothing, Gary. You see nothing. Nothing, Gary. You're very, very old, Gary. And your eyes, you can't trust them like you used to. Oh, when you were. Hey, Nunez. He says, Dr. Greenbaum smoking a bomb. Oh, for you, Nunez, anything. much, much better. Okay, so Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guard. I guess we should include Space Force in there, but I don't want that. Motor, though, she's in the process of doing blood labs to figure the levels of arthritis. They told her. Ah, man, Turtle. You being put through the ringer, man. Sick and tired of waiting, LOL. Waiting for what? He's got a motor. If you're making progress, that's progress. You're doing what you're doing. Just keep at it. You're going to get there, man. Don't forget the protein and the green thumb. Oh, man, never forget the protein. Loading up on the protein. We eating's the protein. I've been so sick of chicken again lately. Accumulating dilemmas. Well, these things happen. You make the best of it. You make adjustments, and you do what you got to do. That's what you do. That's what you do. Hopefully, you feel better. Hopefully, you can get that out of your system, and then you breathe good, huh? Feel nice, huh? And you feel better, huh? And you're off, huh? Perfect. Perfect. Sounds like you got a plan. I like it. It's a good plan. Ha. Are you as well? Motor, do you want to come on and say hello? Motor, do you want to come and say hello, Motor? I need to get you on here. What do we need to do to get you on here? If you're a fellow comedian, I'd love to have some more comedy with me and we talk some comedy and shit. All right, Motor. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to put this up here for you real quick. I'm going to have to pull it down. So you get that. Here's your link. Just right there it is. Copy that real quick. Click on that. I'm going to leave it up for just a second, or good God, what's going to happen? What would happen? I don't know. But I'm going to get ready to delete that. Uh-oh. It won't let me delete it. Oh, there it is. All right, that should get you in. I'll give you a second more with it. Click on it, get everything set up. I'm going to remove it. Hopefully you got it. That's been pulled down. It was there, now it's no more. Did you click on it? You were supposed to tell me what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to click on it. I hope you clicked on it. I hope that was already typed and then I just got it late. Good sir. I should do hello, Mr. Greer. Hello, Mr. Greer. Glad to have you. Happy that you were able to stop by, Clarice. Did you silence the lambs, Clarice? Did you put those to rest? Oh, the little pitter-patters. Did it make you harden? What you're looking for is a man who's tall. He tried to have us changed, but it was probably denied. Look for a man who is also very wealthy, independent, should be in a home, some like of yours, and little pitter-patter, little feet are running around, Clarice. Pitter-patter. Tick-tock, Clarice, tick-tock. Ah, he's got a motor. Device not connected. You must first connect all your devices. Allow me to have access. The access has been granted. Mr. Motor. You gotta do the mic, mate. Right, there we are.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, hang on, I'm changing things around a bit. The picture's a bit, hang on.
You don't have your microphone on, mate. Can't hear anything. QK. Motor, can't hear you, man. We see your feet. Very nice. There, okay. Now we still can't hear you though. We've got to solve the mic issue.
There we go, there we go. Hey, everyone. Hey. Yeah, no,
Oh, hold on. That's on my end.
I'm a,
Oh, there we
I'm a
go.
stand-up
Now I
comedian.
can hear you.
I
There
just
we go. Now I can hear you.
oh, only now, and I've been speaking for 10 seconds.
I
Just start all
apologize.
that again.
I apologize.
No, that's fine. I like that. Exercise for the jaw muscles. Yeah.
David Smith. Hello, hello, hello.
I've been a stand-up comedian for a while. I just don't get paid. Yeah.
Ah,
But
that's quite all right.
also need a gig as well. But,
That's quite all right.
I thought, instead of the traditional stand-up comedian, what about just get like a bed? Not a real heavy one, just something that can hold you there at least for an hour, and just lie down in the bed and do your gig from in the bed. See how
Do you
that
still
goes.
have the YouTube app open? YouTube app open.
No, it sounds like it because this is a cheap phone, and you're probably getting echoing. Are you?
Yeah, unfortunately.
When you speak, yeah. So I'm really talented with pushing the mute mic because I'm going a lot of streams, and this is a $20 Vodafone phone. So people keep telling me you've got to go into, you've got to thing out of this and that, and I'm like, I can't. If I go back, the only options I get from here is back. And if I do that, I'm not on YouTube anymore. It's like, oh, okay, just like that. All right. But I burn all my other phones out. But yeah. Hey, do you want to hear some impressions?
Yeah, go for it.
Zoinks!
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know about you, Skill, but there's a monster in here. A monster. Yeah. Oh, I fucking got backwards over there. But Shaggy's a bit more like, he's like, I don't know about you, Skill, but I'm thinking about those club sandwiches we saw a bit earlier before. Club sandwiches. Roo. Fuck, it's not that good.
Bad, mate. Not bad at all.
It's not bad,
mate. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all, mate. Yeah. I noticed when you do your Australian accent, you're always getting the outback Australian accent because they've got about 5 of them. You get the city ones, and you get the mate. Dingo stole me, baby. They can
They're
real nasally.
Not really. Well, I guess there's a way you can talk about it where you can just go ahead and speak like it's more, I guess, of a different dialect.
Yeah. You're doing the outback guys. The guys that are good with crocodiles and spiders and things. The Steve Irwins. There's probably fucking millions of them, but they don't want to be on film. Like, oh, you do it. I'm a fucking puffer. I'm not going on TV.
See, I don't know a lot of the Australian dialect, like the way you guys use certain words. Like I'm very familiar with like. So it's easier to talk like that. It's not ready to.
I'm from New Zealand. We don't even speak the same as Australians.
Right, like
it sounds like it.
Word. And that's
like Canadians and Americans. Like when I hear Canadian, I thought Mike Malloy was Canadian. I was saying, your fellow Anzac. I was like, oh, he's American. Because the Canadians were fellow Anzacs. Well, they had something to do with the campaign.
Sure.
Gallipoli.
Sure.
Yeah. The New Zealand accent, the difference between the Australian accent and the New Zealand accent is when they say any I letter pronunciation, like we'll say 6, like Americans or Canadians will say it. New Zealanders will say 6. They will say 6 or 6. It'll sound a bit like 6. And same with like dick or any of that sounds like you dickhead, you dickhead. We'll decide you duck. We sort of go the other way, is more blunt, like you duckhead, like fucking.
Hi,
they try to say that we say fish on chops, but we just say fish and chips, fish and chips. It's not fish on chops, but it's just exaggerating it. Yeah. Hey, hello. Who's this lady? Blue lady that's just doing that. You're very light blue there. The lighting.
It's the blue.
Not
it's
you,
the blue.
The lighting.
It's the blue from the
It's
screen.
Smurfette. Smurfette. Hello, Smurfette. Oh, fucking hell.
What's up,
Hey, you
Crystal?
want to hear Keith Richards? No, you don't. Okay.
You look like you got a tan.
Yeah.
No,
You
no,
look like
not
you
at
got
all.
a
I don't know
tan.
why everyone keeps saying that. I don't know why everyone keeps saying that.
Well, apparently.
I was almost going to answer you saying, yeah, I was born this way. I'm part Māori and part drunk as well. And part, I'm about a fucking whole lot more white than I am brown. But, just looks like I'm a native. As soon as you
Mate,
have
do
one
you got a
20%,
headset or
he's
anything
not
you
a
can
fucking
put on?
European.
Mate, do you got a headset or anything you can put on?
Headset. Oh, I'm drowning you guys out. Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot about.
Unfortunately, yeah, everyone's saying they got the bad echo going on, and it's just clashing too much. Unfortunately, yeah, everyone's saying they got the bad echo going on.
Yeah, no, I completely. I said I was good at it, and I completely forgot all about it.
Oh, okay. No worries then. Crystal, what is
Yes.
up?
How are you?
I want you to hang out, Motor. Absolutely. What
How's
are you
your
doing?
show going tonight?
I don't know. It's only 22 minutes in. We shall see. Stephen Greer says who be that? That be Crystal. Who be you? Can you see the chat, Crystal?
Yeah, I'm not wearing my glasses though. Wait.
Are you like Velma? Can't be seen without your glasses. There you go.
They're smudged.
They're smudged. The Dewey Decimal System. No yelling in the library. No, I did get a tan though.
Oh, did you really?
No, yes, I did.
Did you? Oh, you went tanning, didn't you?
Yeah. I went yesterday, but I made a mistake and I screwed my tan up. So I had to wash it off and I had to go back and do it again today.
Oh, so it's self tanner?
Spray tan.
Which one are you using?
The Sun City.
What's that?
A tanning salon.
Okay. Is it like the booth though, or do you have a person?
I go in a booth and I do the machine.
It's better if you get the person.
Well, yeah, but you can go completely naked if you go into the booth.
You could either way.
No. I like the booth.
Okay. I used to do the booth, but came out looking like you.
That's fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll fade, I'm sure.
I'm not worried about it. I like it this dark. I do.
Really?
Yeah.
You look like you changed races a little.
That is so terrible. See, but you guys don't realize this. I had this tan for months and months. It's only been like 2 weeks that I have it. I was this color in California. I tanned right before I left for California. The day before. It's just because I didn't for so long with my tattoo. I needed to let it heal. So I hadn't done it since I got back. So that's been like October to now. It's been like almost a month.
So are you done with the tattoo then?
No, God, no. I just have a break until next month. So.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that.
Boot polish. I think he's preparing for California myself. Oh. Yeah, G-Bomb does look extra. I look bronze, baby.
Like a Greek god.
It looks good for photos because then it casts better shadowing. You can see the muscles better.
I glow blue right now.
All you have to do is turn down the brightness on your device, and it'll correct that. Are you on your phone or a tablet?
I'm on a tablet. Wait.
Tablet, go to the top, scroll down to bring down your menu, go to brightness, and then adjust the brightness.
What?
Screen brightness.
What menu?
Is there not? If you go to the top of the menu and you swipe down.
Menu?
Oh, is that all I have to do? Oh, hey.
Go to the top of the menu and
Only
swipe
kidding.
down. That was a good one, Motor. That was a good one.
Hey, green.
That was a good one, Motor.
Green-
That was a good one.
Greenbaum. Greenbaum.
Yes, sir.
Is it? How do you pronounce it? I don't want to say your name. but Greenbaum.
Yeah, there you go.
Greenbaum?
That's yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Full
That's-
respect.
that's- yeah.
Greenbaum. like a bomb.
Yeah.
Or bomb.
Yeah.
Embalming bomb.
Well, if you really wanted to
Yeah,
enunciate it correctly,
you know,
it would be
the
green
thing that
bound.
like
It would be green bound.
Are the rest
Baum?
of you hearing it like that?
What's the origins?
Yeah.
What's the origins? What's the origins of your
Everyone
first name? Your first name. What's the origins of your surname? Greenbaum.
Austrian, Romanian.
Do you know the origins?
Austria, Greenbaum, and then family from
Okay.
Romania.
All right.
Austria for Greenbaum, and then family from Romania.
Oh, cool. Hey, you know, when I remember there's one bit there where I was like, damn, he doesn't know how to do the Samoan accent. I thought he's got it all wrong. You're like doing Zulu or something. Yeah. But I'll do my little interpretation of what they sound like because they're everywhere here and they're funny as fuck. You don't ever piss them off or get on the wrong side of them. They're huge. You can't even if you hit them, you're gonna die. You know. But they sound like this. They're like, I thank you for saving my life. Or you help me. Yeah. And they laugh a lot. They go, they're like, yeah, I think the end of the Earth was coming. You know, and I was like, yeah, they're like, thank you for your save my life. You know, the English is like broken. It's broken. You know, instead of broken, I was like, yeah, my English is broken. Hey, you know how to get the accent? You just got to look up the Laughing Samoans. They're comedians. They're local, but you know, because it's Polynesian community here. Look up the Laughing Samoans because this guy that he's Samoan, but he's born here in New Zealand, so he speaks like me. But he knows because all his family fresh. They're Samoans. They got the accent. They got the thank you for your saving my life. You know, yeah, it's broken. You know, and he takes the piss out of it. He makes the big. You know, he sort of. And they love him. You know, but he sort of exaggerates it a bit.
Oh, Gary hit with the
It's
557.
fucking hilarious.
Oh, Gary hit. You got a motor. Turn your phone.
Check it out. The Laughing Samoans.
Hold on, motor. Mate. Turn your phone. Hold on, Nick.
Yeah.
Oh,
fucking, that's hurting my neck. Yeah, this one.
it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't.
I want portrait, and that's it. This isn't giving me the option if I turn it.
It doesn't. Gary hit us with the
No, fuck, look what it does if I turn it sideways.
Yeah, what's going on, mate? How
Oh,
are you?
hey, and my beer's flipping me out on the floor.
Yeah, what's going on? Hold on one second, mate. I need you to mute for just a second.
Mute.
So I can say what's up. Yep, just for a sec. What's going on there, Matt? Gary, thank you so much for the 557 super chat. Hitting it up. What's going on there? My turn. And Martin, what's going on? Peter Scuffle is underrated. I'm not sure who that is. So tell me more about his underratedness because I'm not familiar with who he is in general. Crystal, are you familiar with this said underrated gentleman?
I am not.
Why? Sutcliffe. What is he underrated at, Martin? Please enlighten us. And Matt, what's been going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. What's been going on? How's your keto going? How's your diet plan? Everything working out good? Have you been hitting the gym, getting your lifts in, huh? You getting the swells on? I bet, bro. Gucci goo. Giggity, says Stephen Gray.
Oh, it's a shark.
Baby shark. Do. Don't you dare stop that.
Ooh.
You're an adult. I'm a grown up. That's what I call my driver's license when I go into go get cigarettes or something. I just pull out and say, "Here's my grown up card."
You're still getting ID.
My grown up card. What?
You're still getting ID.
Oh,
I looked into his
I had
eye.
it ready for them.
I looked into his eye, and I saw an eye, and it was lifeless. It was like a baby doll's eye, a lifeless eye.
The Jaws one.
The
first one.
I looked into his eye, and I saw lifeless eyes.
But yeah. Sorry, mate. That echo is terrible.
No, I made that. I made that out of plastic.
Sorry, mate. That echo is terrible.
I made it out of plaster. Plaster of Paris. Or plaster of fucking Tiki Woody, wherever it was when I bought it.
Matt, everything is going fantastic, bud. Got down to 170 on the scale. Yeah. Feeling pretty good about that. 8 more pounds and I hit my goal weight. So that'll be 90 in total. That's a lot.
That's like a small child, a large child.
Or a very big poop.
I don't know about that.
Well, let's see. That's like taking off an IBA.
What?
Our body armor.
Oh, right. It's been a while. It's been a
Really?
really long time.
Well, see, I spent a lot of time wearing my IBA and my not so much with my IOTV, although I understand why they're more comfortable for long use wear in vehicles. But for QRF or reaction teams, the IBA cannot be beat. It's just
It was
easier.
heavy on me. I couldn't really run in it. I would have been
I
dead.
used to imagine how bad that must have been for. There was a girl in my AIT, IRIC, and she was, I think, like 5 foot even. They didn't have boots that fit her. They had to custom order them or some shit. And then I just used to look at it when we'd be rucking and be like, that stuff still weighs the same pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's not even, for me, okay, you got to figure you're rucking with 180 pounds. You're like, all right, that's pretty much almost my body weight, at my body weight. And yet for them, you got to say maybe you take it down to 150 because some stuff's a little less. But at the end of the day, though, a pound of water still weighs a pound of water. Those
Exactly.
boots don't get much lighter. They're still about
Awesome.
5. So it used to be just as like, wow, that's a pretty good ruck. So I give you mad props.
It was heavy though. I couldn't run. Not in that stuff.
Just put one foot in front of the other. Do you remember? Did you like Nick at Night?
No, I had a panic attack.
Oh,
Terrible.
I loved Nick at Night. The kid in front of me froze, and I started pushing him.
I started like freaking out and like just like scream crying, and my friend had to
Really?
come back for me.
Really?
Because somebody's like, "What's that horrific screaming?" And she's like, "Oh, that's Friel back there. I'll go get her."
So for those who don't know, Nick at Night is the part of basic training where they set the bombs off around you and then they shoot live ammunition over your head while you crawl through barbed wire at night, and then they shoot.
How high above your head is it?
Yeah. Oh, it was so high it wasn't an issue.
Really?
Yeah, it was so high. It was like you could have stood up and jumped as high as you possibly could have, and you would have still come nowhere near those kind of rounds.
I was having the worst panic attack that night.
Oh,
Did
I was
they
just like,
freaking
I'm pissed,
music?
I'm cold. They said we can't eat this till this is over, and I want to eat. I don't give a damn about some bullets food.
I got a terrible ear infection from dragging my head through the mud. Like, I don't know if I did it right. And then my jaw got infected from it.
I got bronchitis, or at least an upper respiratory infection, one way or the other. But I knew that if I went to sick call, I'm like, oh, no, they're going to throw me out quarters like that. As soon as they hear me going, and it was gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. And I was like, yeah, no. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold out till Thanksgiving when we're on 3-day anyway, and then I'll go to sick call then. That way I can just, 72 hours, I won't miss anything. Then they said there's no sick call on Thanksgiving. Okay, no sick call. Oh, well, just I bought some Halls off a guy. It was 5 Halls for $1. So I bought 5 Halls.
I remember, like, you couldn't get medicine, but if I went to sick call, I'd get recycled for basics. So I was like, I got to hold out to AIT. But my jaw was infected. I couldn't hear out of my ear. My friends were like, just put this warm honey in your ear. So that was the magic cure, and I'm pretty sure it made it a lot worse. Well, everybody starts cleaning their like weapon with shaving cream. And
well, now see that. Here's what the best way to that is a good way to clean your weapon is with shaving cream. You just fill it up with shaving cream and then wipe it all down and clean, and then oil it well. Not a problem. Another good way to clean your weapon is take it in the shower with you.
Yeah, I've done that.
When it comes out, you just have to dry it very well and oil it very well, and it's fine. It's not going to have any problems, but that's a good way to clean it.
Mm-hmm. But honey in the ear, not a good way to fix an infection.
Now, if you ever get
form.
In the Army manual, it said if you ever get a bug that goes into your ear and it won't come out, take an MRE, open up the main course. The liquid that's holding the main thing, drip some of that into your ear, and the bug will back out.
What?
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Why?
Because what'll happen is it's so thick and oily, the bug won't be able to get air, and it'll back out to get air.
That's really gross.
Yeah.
What is he doing over there?
Not sure, but I'm trying to. I'm still watching.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
I'm
It's entertaining.
the camera doesn't
Hey,
do
there's
any
my
kind
man.
of other focus, so but gives me it's just like
Hey, there's my.
you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, Jelly Bean.
I'm just listening and standing and watching. I'm like,
I know what you mean, Jelly Bean.
look at this is tiny little phone. It's amazing you can even get bloody YouTube.
Did you buy you dinner first?
Like the
Flowers.
screen
I
on
mean?
this phone, it's got to be at least like about
Did you buy you dinner
Three-
first? Flowers. I mean.
yeah, about 2.5 inches long. This screen.
Oh, good lord, that's very tiny. 03 dropping. He's saying the 557. That's right, Jacob. I saw that you stopped in here. What's going on there, Jacobo? Are you going to come in and say hello? Do you want to come on and say hi, Jacob? Huh, Jacob? You can, but you just can't be playing Madden. You have to actually talk, you rude little bastard. Let's see. So anyway, the shooting over the head part, that was fun. I actually enjoyed that.
Freaked out. Didn't like it.
Yeah,
It gets a no from me.
No, when I told my dad, I wrote a letter to my dad. I said, they said we're doing the gas chamber next week.
I
Yeah.
couldn't wait to do the gas chamber. That
Dad
was my favorite.
Dad was NBC, so his job was to run the gas chamber and shit a lot of the times. So he wrote me a letter back and he goes, "No balls, you won't take a big inhale." I'm like, the fuck I won't. So to show my dad up, when they said take your mask off, break your seal, I broke my seal and I said, fuck. Like, I remember the only time I panicked is I said, I can't breathe. Joe Sargent got right up next to me and goes, you're talking a lot for someone who can't breathe. And then I started thinking to myself, he's absolutely right. It hurts to breathe, but I'm still breathing. It just hurts. When I calmed myself down, I stood up and I'm like, okay, this is just very, very uncomfortable. The eye burning, no problem. I used to wear contacts. I know what burning eyes feel like. Squint real hard, you'll be all right. Let the tears build.
This one girl, she couldn't get her mask sealed, or she didn't think she could. She was so mean to me all throughout basic because I couldn't do anything right. It was getting everyone.
Oh, the biggest assholes turn into the biggest babies.
Yeah, she's like, I can't breathe. I just remember laughing. It was one of my favorite parts of the whole thing was watching her think she couldn't breathe, and then she
was outside for a really long time. 03, it is freezing. That's how you do it, buddy. Dedication.
Anyway, going in a spray tanning.
Don't give away my secret, Crystal. You just got demoted to Navy.
Yeah, what's up with that? Is this like a military, Army, Navy, Air Force? That's on yours too, right?
Did you ever go to the theater on post?
Yeah.
Did you see at the beginning when everybody has to stand when they do the national anthem? See, when I was a kid, I grew up always going to the theater on post.
Yeah.
The first time I remember going to a theater and not being on post, I remember asking my dad, when do we stand for the national anthem? I remember asking my mom, can everybody shop at the commissary? And she said no. And I said, well, where do the people who aren't in the Army get their groceries?
Wow. You're a privileged little Army brat.
Shut up. That's not privileged, like living on base my whole life.
Hey, I think it seems pretty good. Here's
the thing is, I have friends from the age of 14 back and I can never find them. Now, the fact that that one kid found me from my first grade or kindergarten class is just a shot in the dark. I can't believe he found me. But he only found me because apparently it stuck in his mind that when we were little, we both had the first name Jeremy. And they called me Jeremy G, and he was Jeremy M. And he said that it stuck with him that always bothered me. Apparently, it used to upset me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess. I don't remember. And I said, well, that kind of does sound like something that would bother me. What the hell? I'm not Jeremy G. I'm Jeremy. Jesus. You know, I don't need a dot.
You're not a G?
I am not a J. I am Jeremy. So I guess that upset me. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like me. And apparently he liked my last name, though, because it was Greenbaum. So he went home and told his parents that he wanted to change his last name to Redbaum. So it'd be Jeremy Greenbaum and Jeremy Redbaum.
That's
and he thought that was the coolest thing ever. And apparently that stuck with him all those years. And he messaged me like a month ago.
Wow.
Found me on Facebook, was like, did you this? Yeah. Is this you? Yeah. And this is you? Yes. Who are you?
So what base did you know him from? Do you remember?
Fort Bliss. Do I remember?
I don't know.
I remember. Okay, you want to? Here's how it goes. Ready?
Oh no, it was so long.
Germany to Florida, Florida to Texas, Texas to Tennessee, Tennessee to Texas, Texas to Tennessee. In between one of those trips to Tennessee was Alabama, and that was for a short stint. And then it was back to Tennessee, then Tennessee, Texas, Texas, Tennessee, Tennessee to Kentucky, Kentucky to Maryland, Maryland to California, California to Iraq, Iraq to California, California to Afghanistan, Afghanistan to California, California to Tennessee.
Is that all?
That's it.
No.
But that's the whole life.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's all accurate?
And in order, chronologically speaking.
Wow. Did you write it down somewhere?
No, I know. I remember that.
You can create false memories.
No.
I guess it's documented.
Like the band says, I remember everything. The police say I failed to comply. Well, that sucks to hear, Michael Bryant. Yeah, you got tased in prop. You got tased, dude? That sucks. My drill sergeant shot me with paintballs. We were doing a paintball drill in basic, and he was explaining everything, and I'm looking over at him, and he has his paintball gun, and he's looking at me. I'm like, oh, this sumbitch is gonna do it. Oh well, might as well just prepare myself. So I just turned my head, gave him the thumbs up, and shot me with it. Didn't move.
I don't have paintballs.
Been shot with paintballs before. And then we did the paintball assault on the little village thing, and we shot the shit out of First Sergeant, and he told us we had to start over because we were too violent. My drill sergeant was like, hell no, you ain't too violent. If I don't see you get more violent, you're going to be doing push-ups all fucking goddamn night. So we went in there even more shooting like crazy. He was like, I don't give a damn. You just light the room up. So we went in just lighting everything up. No checking. No, I'm shooting through the window. Playing some paintball. That was the barracks that they shot Stripes in, the movie Stripes. That was filmed at Fort Knox. You've never seen Stripes with Bill Murray?
No.
Oh yeah, you got to start. You know what? You've never on the watch list. Stripes is a fantastic film, but they filmed that at Fort Knox in the movie. I believe it was Fort Dix. They filmed that at Fort Knox in the movie. I believe it was Fort Dix.
Yeah, I had to look at that. I had to look at that movie.
Good film.
I had to look at that movie. You look way different. You will look a lot different back then. How long ago was that?
When I was at Fort Knox. Oh, that was 2006. So 14 years ago. Quite a long time. 2006, yeah. I got to basic training November 11th, which I actually wrote to Seth. November 11th, which I actually wrote to Seth. Peter Griffin's life expired 11/11/11. I thought that was interesting because that was my original ETS date, which was 11/11/11. So when 11/11/11 hit, I wrote to Seth MacFarlane. I told him Peter Griffin's license expired.
So when 11/11/11 hit, I wrote to Seth MacFarlane. I told him Peter Griffin's license
Never got a
expired.
You see, you tell me that how that coincidence occurred. That's it's hard to explain. You know, we get ridiculed for it, but it's real. That's the aliens making things happen like that. Have you noticed that? Like, I remember, like, for example, the first time I ever thought I'm going to have a go at buying alcohol, and I'm too young, a little bit too young, when I'm going to have a go. You know what the song was inside that shop when I was there? It was "Are You Old Enough?" You know that song? Anyone know that song? Maybe not. It was a Dragon or something. You got the song "Are You Old Enough?" You know that was on the other side of the counter on a little radio. But that doesn't happen sometimes. It happens all the time if you pay attention to it. You come inside and the TV's just playing in the background. It's talking to you. It's putting these things on and you're going, what the fuck did that just say? And like what's happening at the moment, it's all like, I picked up on it. It took me a long time, man. And I was like, man, holy shit.
I would say I'm just good at noticing numbers, and it was more or less that that was the amount of years that paid the most. Yeah. That I said to the recruiter, how much is 3 years? And he goes, 6,000. Oh, 6,000 sounds good. Well, how many is 4 years? He goes, oh, you're gonna like this. That's 9,000. I'm like, oh, that much more for only one. Dare I ask how many is 5? And he goes, that's not a lot. That's not much more, but that's more. How much is the max? 6? He goes, that's 13. I'm like, do that one.
Wow. So I only had one job that offered a bonus as generator mechanic. 3 years, $3,000. I was in.
Well, I had prior experience with. I was coming straight out of college for engine technician repair.
Wow.
So I came in E3.
Straight out of college for engine technician repair.
That was a leg up. Wow. When I got to AIT for the generator, when I got to engines,
I had a job that offered a bonus.
When I got to AIT,
started working in a bonus.
I got the engines class.
I can't understand any of that.
Yeah, mate, that was unfortunately. But we got the engines class in AIT and talking to the guy, and he's telling us about engines, and I'm like, who knows about what this is? He's like, are you a recycle? No. How do you know all this? I just graduated from automotive and diesel technology courses in a college in a course. And he's like, well, look, answer this. He goes, you've passed this class. Just stay in the back and don't make noise. Okay. Never, ever drink Everclear straight. I used to do it all the time. I drink like half a bottle when I was in college. Everclear.
Yeah, make that face after.
John Wojtizwizik says, she's cute. Maybe I'll stay. All right, John. I'll take what I can get. She is pretty cute, huh? Not for nothing, dude. Not for nothing.
Thank you.
John, where you from, dude? Nice to see you, Johnny boy. I'm going to say you're from... Huh. We'll see if I'm correct. He's got the dishwasher. Not you, her. Oh, no shit, Sherlock. You said she. I'm not a female. I get that, guy. Not you, but...
I tried to match your hair today.
But you know what, John? Thanks for noticing. You're a funny guy, John. I like you. You're witty. With John, you should go get your room. You're in Key West, Florida. Nice. You guys doing okay with the hurricanes out there?
Please to meet you, Your Royal Highness.
You quit drinking when I got a divorce. Oh, good for you, Stephen Greer. When was that? I'm still married.
But who's counting?
Right, I said, you haven't done any radio yet. And we're like, yeah, you're right. We were saving that. Well, you never know until you get it up there in front, and I'm pretty sure the audience, they loved it. A decent dog painting, you gotta break it, gotta make it a bit your own, though, you just don't want to do a complete copy. That's Keith Richards and Mick Jagger.
Thank you, Gary. Why do you say that, though? What is that supposed to mean? Gary says I don't need makeup.
What is that?
And I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Gary says I don't need makeup. And I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
So fun thing today, I found out my ex has a tracker on my phone so he can see my location all the time.
Throw your phone out the window.
I can't turn it off.
Yep, throw it out the window.
Yeah.
You saw nothing, John. That could be anything. That could be anything. We know what it is.
No, don't throw it away. Put it on something. Put it on something else. Put the tracker on something else. Fucking stuff it in the back of somebody's bag or something. Fucking all the way to Seattle. Okay. Fucking here we go.
I got you, John. I got you, my bro. Didn't have the courtesy to thank her. It means you're beautiful and you don't need makeup. That's what he was going for, Crystal.
Oh, thank you.
I was assuming that was what Gary would be meaning. Gary's a sweetheart, and he just gave me money.
Oh, thank you, Gary.
See, he gave us the 557 super chat. 557.
Oh.
So we have to do the 557. 10 people only. What the hell? Hey, it's John. It's late, man. These things happen. What are you gonna do? I love what. Yeah, these things happen.
Hello, Jen. Wow.
Oh, there she is. There's my girl. Jen. Wow. It is Jen. Wow. Where are you three at? I will tell you where we are not, John. We are not at the end of the sentence with that preposition. That is where we are. Go ahead and rephrase the question, and then we will fix that. God, I used to hate when my dad graded my schoolwork when I was homeschooled. So, Dad, oh my God, that was horrible. Dad was like, did you ever see the movie A River Runs Through It? Oh, good God.
I haven't seen any movies.
I think I was at the hospital on post one time, and that was on like playing in one of the waiting rooms. My appointment was over, and I was like, I'm watching this. Totally. I'm at the end of US 1.
I'll tell you a good movie that sort of sucks as much as it sort of you like it as well. It's like, why do I still like it? It sucks. One movie is called Horror Express, starring Christopher Lee and Telly Savalas. Kojak's in here.
Horror Express. Problem solved.
YouTube is gonna do the still frame, and it's gonna be me making a terrible face. So it always picks the worst possible.
Screw you, Gary. Screw you, Gary. I'll wipe my face if I want to, and then I'll just go do it again tomorrow. And another one, and another. No, not another enema. Yes, another and another. That would be horrible. That used to be a treatment for psychiatric patients back in the day. Did you know that?
What's that?
An enema.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Petey.
Not aware.
All right, hold on. Petey, are you coming on today? Just picked up my truck. Are you eating? Are you sleeping? Are you making beats on your soundboard. The oil pan gasket replace dealer wanted to charge. I paid to for a friend to shop. Nice. What's the excuse tonight, PD? Is it a bad hair day? Are you a werewolf tonight, transforming under the light of a pale moon? Does Crystal intimidate you? Do you wish you were Coast Guard, but unfortunately all you got was Army? Is Saturn in retrograde? Well, what's going on there, PD? EBD, DBD, PDB, DBD. Nah, I have one more day of work and then I'm unemployed again, so I'll be down to very soon. The work one. I like that one. That's a good one. You throw that one in rotation anytime, and it's pretty solid. No one can say anything. I can. That's a cat. Very, very nice kitty cat. I have a kitty cat. Oh my fucking God, says Jen. Wow, Jen. Wow. The season is done filming. Oh. Oh, okay. Good stuff, Petey. Good stuff. You are too much. Some would say not enough, Jen. Wow.
You are too much.
That cat's beautiful. It's a female.
Some would say not enough.
Gray, totally grey, and with the green eyes, and it's like weird. Just does funny things. He turns up in funny places and tries to jump through closed windows and all sorts of weird shit. It's funny cat.
Stephen Greer says if LSD enema might be trippy. Where is my girl Britt? I don't know where she is, Jen. Wow. Probably in Vegas. But with all the COVID shiz, there might not be work for me for a while. Hopefully in the spring. In the springtime. The only reading time. From Willy Wonka.
Yeah, I know. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, I love that movie.
I know most of the words.
Oh, I know all the songs. What's
I
your
know
favorite?
like the whole movie.
What's your favorite song?
The freaking imagination one.
Pure Imagination.
Yeah.
We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation.
Did he die yet?
Yes, Gene Wilder, God rest his soul.
A couple years ago, right?
Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. There is no like I know to compare with pure imagination. Traveling there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. Oh, I love that song so much. There's actually a girl on YouTube. She sings it. If you ever get a chance, just look up Pure Imagination cover. She's the pale one. Won't be able to miss her. She does a very nice, unique cover of it.
That's a cat
In a hat?
with a bat.
Oh, that's a brat. He was beaten as a child. She could be, you never know. I agree, Pinky. She could be at the tables again. I think Brittany's got a problem. Don't worry. She's probably like hearing right now. She's like, somebody's talking about me. Her Brittany powers are tingling at this very moment. She's not sure where the sense is coming from, but she's sure that it's about to go down. Let me message her. Oh, I'll start juicy. I'm like, oh, the gossip is real, girl. That's what I'm going to tell her. Watch. The gossip is real, girl. It's early enough in California. It's only like 9:30.
Saturday night Taco Bell.
Oh, no. No. There's only one thing at Taco Bell that's acceptable.
What's that?
That's their Power Bowl. It's only 420 calories. And as long as you skip most of the beans and the rice, you can get it down to about 400. So it's okay.
I used to get that, but I'd also go to McDonald's for a side salad to bulk it up.
But see, those side salads, as long as you skip the dressing.
Yeah, exactly. And you'd mix it up with the Power Bowl from Taco Bell, which is right across the street, and you'd get like double portion for not much more calories.
There you go. That's a good idea. Then
But
you
I'm
slip
chubby
with
again now,
giant
so I
Diet
don't
Coke.
listen to my advice.
Just like that. Been a while, says Miles Plays RR. It has been a while. Gary married or Wicca? Gary married. I don't know if he's married. He is. Are you? Yes. And Wicca? I don't think so. Gary me, nah. Don't let Diane hear you say that. What's been new though? Crystal.
Me? Not much. Been hanging out with my girlfriend Jamie a lot.
Jamie.
Going to bed at like 4 p.m. every day, right out of work.
No, bueno.
I know. You know what though? I woke up at 1:45 yesterday morning, so like 13:45. So I've been up almost 24 hours.
Thomas Nelson says, "What state are we streaming from?" Thomas Nelson. This is no way to begin. Proper introductions must be done first. Hello, Thomas Nelson. I'm Jay Green. What's going on, man? That's a line from Dances with Wolves. He's right. Introductions must be first. Dan, this is where I need sip. Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today.
How do you do when shake hands, shake hands, shake hands? How do you do when shake hands?
We must be at church.
No, it's Alice in Wonderland. Tweedledum, Tweedledum. Guess you haven't seen that one.
I've seen Alice in Wonderland. I just watched it not long ago. I watched first the movie, the live action one, and then I watched the cartoon, so I watched them backwards.
The live action one is so bad. Such a disappointment.
I'm looking at you through the glass. Oh, here's what you gotta do. Have you ever heard that song by Looking at You Through the Glass? I think it's by Stained.
Yeah, they're from out here. Yeah.
I'm looking at you through the glass.
They're from the town over. So yeah, they're big here.
Listen to that song again. But think of it from the perspective of somebody who's smoking a bowl and he's talking to his weed. I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. Oh God, it feels like forever. But no one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you're right.
How much is real? That is the question. But then again, I guess you don't expect an easy answer. But something like a lie is folded up like paper dolls and little notes. Can't expect a bit of thought when all the outside looking in, smiling something at me. Blah blah blah. Anyway,
Stone Sour, I believe.
Stone Sour. Yes, there it is. Thank you. But you look at it, not Stained, Stone Sour. You're correct, Thrift Hunter. Thrift Hunter, you haven't actually been on here. Do you want to come on, buddy? You have a channel that's been doing very well, I would imagine. You should come on and join us. Join us or die. Remember, the Jedi are bad guys. But yeah. So I like to think of that song that the guy is talking to his weed and he's looking at it through the bowl. It's just.
Were you smoking when you thought of this?
That's beside the point.
That's so.
But you still want to come on, Thrift Hunter, huh? You want to come on and say hi?
Come say hi.
We don't channel. Not really. We can talk Army if you ever have any questions, though, Thomas. Did I miss Thomas's questions? I think I did because I was in the middle of something. I don't really know what we're doing here.
We were both in the Army together.
Oh, well, I was just hopping between live streams. Glad to have you all. Very wrong, boring, surfing the web. Well, cool. Hold on a second there. I missed all of his comments. No, it's not a military channel, but like Crystal said, Thomas Nelson, Crystal was in the military and so was I. We were actually in the same company together, MOS, blah, 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 blah. Army, Navy, Coast Guard, because it was just left over from the Veterans Day stream we had the other day. I had a bunch of veterans that were coming in and out. So we were supporting Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine. And then Army's obviously the best, so it's at the beginning. Crystal said something funny, so she got demoted to Navy. So it's like a ranking system. If she says something funny, though, we may consider moving her up to Army. But she said that she got scared at the live fire, so that moves her down to Navy.
If I say something stupid, I'm gonna be a Marine, right? Is that...
You got to go farther down. See how they're past the Air Force? There you go. No, don't you dare, Thomas. I just needed my college to get paid for, buddy.
Yeah.
But no, thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. I can't believe they paid me to do it. It was so much fun. I had a good time.
I know, seriously. It's awesome.
Like, wow, look at all this. We get a place to live, free food, huh? Nice clothing. Chicks in LA are paying top dollar for camo stuff. They're just giving it away.
I know.
They gave me a gun. They let me drive a tank. They said, "Here's your tank." Oh boy!
I saw some field combat boots recently.
Really? They're like, "We're gonna send you to Barrett School." Yay! How do you feel about shooting the sniper rifle? It's a little boy's dream come true, Sergeant. It was fun. I had a good time. My uncle was Coast Guard David Smith, so he starts all the way down at that end. That way. Hold on, shit. This is not easy. I am so backwards. Yeah, that way. He starts down there. No. Yeah, boot polish. If I come on, I'll make you blush. But Gary, come on in, Gary. Hold on. The producer always gets his way. He gets to come in anytime he wants, and he can say anything he wants. Gary. Hello, Gary. You got to come on and mock me, Gary. Gary. I wouldn't imagine having it any other way, Gary. Hello, Gary. Dropped a link. Never mind, I'm staying in the chat. You had your chance. Hello, assistant.
What did you do with your week? What did you do for Veterans Day? Did you go out?
I went and got us some free stuff, some free food. Hello, Piper. Hi, my kitty. Okay, you want to come say hi?
I thought that was a snake. It was your cat's tail.
There's a snake in my boot.
I'm wearing my glasses too. I was like, oh my gosh.
She just decided to come make her ow, ow, ow with the claws. So are you currently serving or back in civilian life? Yeah, if you can't tell by the, hold on. I know, I'm in disguise. Yeah, not in the military much anymore. No, years ago, got out years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Gave them 2 chances. They got 2 chances to get me. I gave the terrorists 2 shots. 2. That's all they get. 2. With the first time, they didn't get me. I came back, took a little break, warmed up, said round 2, went back in. They didn't get me that time either. So that's it, boys. You had your chance. You missed. Better luck. Good times. There's Val Brooks. Who do we have here? Well, we have you, Val. That's all we need. Everything is kosher now. Need a roll a doob, then I join. Oh, very good, Gary. Gary. We're so happy that Gary's coming. Ah, cool. Thank you, Motor. We'll just clear some space. Come hang out in the chat, mate, so we can at least talk to you there. And yeah, who do we have here? This Crystal. Oh no, she's that way. That's Crystal. She was in the army with me, Val. You remember? I teach you how to do. Right, mate. Get your ass in here, Gary. I'll show you your Scottish accent, mate. Right? You want to fight about it? That's
You're
right.
so good at accents.
That's a wee bit of a lie. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe you're really bad though, and I just don't know the difference.
Maybe
Well,
I'm
that's
a
fantastic.
very strong American accent, and you've always thought that I've got that right. But I
You feel like Mrs. Doubtfire there.
Oh, no, if you want a wee bit of a general fire there, I'm a weird granny who can hip up. You make a mean cup of cocoa. Oh, you've got your cream and your sugar there. Oh, one number 2. It's an egg white face, and then you've got to know he was a mere angry. You must have pissed off. I saw he running a fruit bandit. He was.
So Victoria's Secret right now, they're selling bras that look like Mrs. Doubtfire's bra in that one scene, like where she burns herself with the lids, and they're hideous.
Oh,
It's the quarantine, Rod.
Thomas Nelson says, have you ever thought about America's Got Talent? No, I did not know it was for me, lad. Let me tell you, Thomas. Yeah, see, lad, what happened was I got out of the military and I wanted to do a bit of stand-up. So I did some stand-up comedy, right? But I did not have the effect I was going for on stage. It just did not work for me. So what I did was I started a YouTube channel. And then it kind of went, I like this better.
You have a talent?
Right? What?
I think you need a talent to go on that.
I haven't got any talent, mate. I'd be sitting there talking to people. How are you doing today? They're like, what's your talent? Oh, nothing. I just thought I'd come down and say hello.
Usually the worst ones, though, make it through pretty far these days. So you can't go to tell the story or be a child.
I've got nothing. Thomas Nelson, let's see. Okay, I guess we're going to run through a few of them for you. We'll start off right off the bat. Since you're new. We'll go ahead and start with Cleveland Brown. Are you familiar with, hold on, Thomas Nelson. First, I guess I have to ask. Are you familiar with The Simpsons, Family Guy, Cleveland Brown, obviously Kermit the Frog? If any of these ring a bell, just let me know.
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog here.
Oh my god.
Will always say to me, Crystal, why do your fingers always smell like bacon, Kermit? It's because I finger blast Miss Piggy.
Hell yes. Then you're going to understand all of these just fine, Thomas. Okay, so I'll start with the coup de grace because it's just one of my favorites to do. I love Cleveland Brown. So from the Cleveland Brown show. So it goes,
my name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to be right back in my hometown with my new family. There's old friends and new friends and even a bear. Through good times and bad times, it's true love we share. And so I found a place where everyone will know my happy mustache face. This is the Cleveland Show.
So there's Cleveland, which I know everybody who's been in this chat is probably so tired of hearing that.
I don't think you're allowed to do that one anymore.
And yet I just did it.
Social justice. I got the glasses, right?
And yet I just did it. I'm a Jew. I can come through.
And excellent, Sithers. So far the voices are working out well. Go ahead and release the hounds, and then bring us Thomas Nelson. He seems like a strapping young fellow. Put him to work. How much are we paying him? Nothing. Double it, and then make him work harder. Excellent, excellent. His productivity is through the roof, Smithers. A little bit of a Stewie Griffin coming on by, hanging out with Crystal, who's got a glasses on, man, trying to look like a librarian over there, trying to stop it as stop. Hey, you stop it. It's my dog, Brian. I call him Brian. Brian. It's my dog.
That kills the Joe. This voice is so easy to do. It's not even a strain. I do not even have to think about it. I just go ahead and say, I talk like a Scotsman, and there I go. All right.
What else do you got?
What else do I have?
Yeah.
Oh, you just got corrected on your English. I have a pack of smokes that I'm going to open.
Okay.
Oh, you remember Rocco's Modern Life?
Of course.
Of course, no. Hello, Mrs. Bighead.
Rocco, dear, it's been a pleasure to see you. And stop yelling at the neighbors. Come on over to them.
Oh, that was a pleasure, Mrs. Bighead. Garbage day is a very dangerous day.
That was a good one. I like
Is
that.
Hank Azaria your inspiration, or Seth MacFarlane, or the other actor comedian? The Scottish one reminds me of Craig Ferguson. Craig Ferguson, I'm very well aware of who Craig Ferguson is, but no, actually, Thomas Nelson, where the Scottish accent comes from is my my grandmother, God rest her, wee soul. Stop this, okay? My grandma, and her parents were from Scotland, so she remembers them speaking with a very strong Scottish accent. And my grandma used to, even when I was a kid, I remember my grandma could do a Scottish accent, and she would mess with people when I was a kid. It's kind of where I get my playful spirit from, I would say, is my grandmother, and liking to mess with people and jump out and scare people and stuff like that and whatnot. But my grandmother and I used to walk through like Atlanta Airport, and we'd just put on the Scottish accents, and we'd start talking to people. And I'd say, Grandma, go mess with them. And she'd walk over and go, "Oh yeah, we lad, I'm like this and this," and she'd just make up something. So I heard my roommate doing impressions downstairs, so I turned on the stream. Oh, nice. Mile on X, Biel. Welcome. Glad to have you on stream, mate. Right, where are you stopping in from? Seth MacFarlane. I enjoy obviously the work of Seth MacFarlane. I like a lot of the voices and the voices and stuff like that. Like Cleveland Brown is so easy to do. I don't even know how I picked it up. It just
No, I gotta stop bathing during Peter's shenanigans.
it's just really easy to do that one. Elmo, no, show must go on. I don't know if that's Elmo or not.
Kermit the Frog here, welcoming you to Sinsamia Street. I'd like to tell you what today's letter is, but I'm way too fucked up. Today's letter.
Can you do it?
Today's letter is 3.
Big Bird. 3 is a number, not a letter.
Exactly, Kermit. That's how many joints I've smoked today. Kermit,
are you with me? God, I'm stoned.
That's the old. Do you remember ICP?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember their album Sinsamia?
Mm-mm.
That was a skit from there. Sinsamia Street was with Kermit the Frog.
Oh.
So I learned to do Kermit the Frog copying that. It's me, G-Bomb. It's you. Wait, Miles. Oh, Miles. What's up, Crocodile?
I'll be right back.
Don't threaten me. Where is Crystal from? I believe she's in Massachusetts right now, Albert. Why are you chipping me out, Crystal? It looks like you are looking right into my soul. Oh, Stephen Greer. I wasn't aware you had a soul. I thought we sold those years ago. I wasn't using mine. I'm sure I pawned it or something. Can you do Robin Williams? I'll only ask you to one. Yes, I can do Robin Williams. Robin Williams still lives as long. I also do a very fantastic Sean Connery, by the way. Just giving you a heads up. It's not that I want to do Sean Connery, and I understand that he's recently found his grave. But that's neither here nor there. I've always done Sean Connery, and I'm going to continue to do him because I love it. I love it, you see. But if you want Robin Williams, I can do Mrs. Doubtfire, and then I can actually do Robin Williams. I don't know which you would prefer. I would just have to work on it, but I do have a bit that I can do for Robin Williams. I think it's pretty spot on. So you be the judge, and you can. You're at your request, sir. At your request. I'm like the comedian jukebox. You drop the dime in. What do you want me to do?
Is it that easy?
It's that easy. I do this pretty much. Go hit the jukebox like Fonzie. Hey. And then,
what can I get for a quarter?
Quarter. You get 5 plays, dear. 5 plays for a quarter. Not for nothing. You go ahead and you drop it right in the meter, sweetheart, and hurry up and get over there. Got to get over to the yard, by the bar, in my car.
That's not how we talk. Although my friends, they live like a half hour away, and I go up there, they have the accent. I'm always like, you live a half hour away. Like, how did this?
It's not that wicked far. You jump in the car, you drive down. Yeah, you got to pay a couple tolls, but it's not that bad, dude.
Oh, it's all wrong.
That's Gary. Hello, Gary. Gary.
It's because you're doing a friend's accent, not a regular Boston one.
I'm flexible. It's whatever. Okay. All right. So my Robin Williams bit goes like this, for you, Thomas. Let's imagine, if you will, Thomas, that they remade the movie of Wizard of Oz, starring Robin Williams. But only Robin Williams. So there I was, jogging down the Yellow Brick Road, and I came across a man made of hay, and I said to him, hey man, that's a joke in itself. It's a wonderful day out here. I still can imagine that when Robin Williams was in his hotel thinking, I'm going to take my life. I shall just hang myself right here. I'll just get a little loose. I still like to think that somewhere deep and down inside, he was using a bungee cord. But then when you've got when you've got Regina Doubtfire, dear, you're just a wee old granny who can hip up, yo, make a mean cup of cocoa. But we've gone over this, man. And then I was there, dear, and you've got your cream and your sugar, dear. Hello. When she hit her face in the pie. I love that part. Boston accents, they're awesome, dude. Of course, everybody loves a Boston accent. Tom Brady is the best, dude. Not for nothing. I even heard up in Boston that they've got a code for it. It's called a 1092. Somebody tried to steal Tom Brady's semen again.
It was me.
It was you, sweetheart. It's a common call. It's routine. Small fine. You go to court. You talk to the judge. He'll tell you square your way, dear. Gary, where'd you go?
I know. I thought we had a friend.
You got a friend in me. In the road. So many talents, but can you sing? Absolutely not, Val. I do not sing. Well, no, I sing just horribly.
You were singing earlier.
It was terrible.
It was pretty good.
Lies, all lies.
I can't sing. I remember I was auditioning for a play in high school. They made me sing. Like, I got a role. It wasn't a singing role, that's for sure.
What do you want, butter?
Can't do it.
You do. Mm-hmm. That's good. Frank Caliendo did an awesome Robin Williams. He also did a hilarious Robert De Niro and John Madden. I know exactly who you're talking about, Frank Caliendo. I loved him as a fluffy shark. I know exactly who you're talking about, Thomas. He does. My Robin Williams isn't as spot on. I
have a lot of fluffy sharks.
I always consider a voice as if I can speak solely in that voice and not just a phrase. Saying phrases are easy. You actually have to be able to fully speak in the voice. So, like
with a little bit of a Stewie Griffin, I can completely hold that voice as long as I'd like to, man.
There's also a little bit of a condescending Stewie. Talks a little bit like this. We're working really hard on the book. Taking some time off for some discovery.
And then there's a little bit of a Stewie who just kind of goes and mingles about, man. And then there's a little bit of excited Stewie who's just, wow, Brian, you just really came on through, man. And add to stream. Gary's coming in. There's Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Perfect that Gary's here because I need you two to co-host for just a moment. What? Oh, dang it, there goes Gary again. Wow. So that I was walking into a room and someone said to me, "Hi." And, you know.
Oh, can you do Pink on King of the Hill? Val wanted to know, but I love that show.
Oh, Val says her favorite is the Hank King of the Hill.
That's what I just said, yeah.
Thank you so much, Crystal. And I'm going to do King of the Hill for you. Absolutely. Because I know it is Val's favorite. Now, Gary's here, but here's what we're going to do is I'm going to take
your phone.
We're going to go ahead and have Crystal and Gary co-host for just a second, and I'll be right back with these messages, and we'll go ahead and do some Hank Hill.
Alrighty. I don't know where Gary is. Looks like y'all are stuck with me for a moment. And Sharky. Well, this is awkward. I really don't have much to say to you guys. I wish I did. How's your weekend going? Val? Steven? Anyone? Oh, Gary went away. What you doing? Watching Saturday Night Live? That's what I'd be doing, but I got called on to here. But I like to be here. I like spending my nights with you guys. Oh, saw a cat. You didn't know it was the weekend, Pinky? How'd you miss that? We're halfway through. Anybody have any good news they want to share? Was it a repeat? My son is watching Saturday Night Live right now. My favorite number is 86. Me too, Pinky. Me too. That's every day. And I don't have a favorite letter. You know what letter I don't like is S, because I have a lisp, and people used to make me say words all the time that I didn't want to when I was a kid. And I still do, actually. It's annoying. I was a generator mechanic, actually, with Jay over there. We had the same job, but he was much more skilled than me. And when he was in Afghanistan, my best friend was his best friend. And he had a dog, and we kind of passed the dog down. So it was his dog, and then it went to my best friend, and then I got the dog. And like, I only ever met Jay for like a day, but I'm actually going to be flying down for New Year's, so pretty exciting. Get Smart Agent 86. I was born on 8/6/86. Oh, I'm really making myself sound old right now. Yeah, but that's why I like 86, and plus like Victoria's Secret, Pink, all their stuff. 86. So what do you guys do for work? Are you all YouTube famous? Yeah, I know. What's stupid, Danny? What are those words, Thomas? Karst and meander? Why? Oh, yeah, Danny, I agree, but it's a thing. People still tease me about it all the time, but whatever. I try not to watch these playbacks too much, to be honest. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so bad. So why are you guys all on this on a Saturday night? Shouldn't you be out? My state has a curfew right now, and we're not supposed to be out between the hours of 10 and 5, which is just crazy. They just kind of make up the laws around here sometimes. Happy birthday, David. Wait, has it already passed the 22nd? '86 is 80 miles in the desert and 6 feet underground. What's that from? That sounds horrible. Jay and I actually used to live in the desert. Like, he's been to Afghanistan, Iraq, but we were over in the Mojave out in California, so that was something else. And Pinky teaches psychology, so she's probably evaluating me all the time. Yeah, all the online schooling. That's been something else. I have a 9-year-old, and he's been doing all the at-home schooling, and it's been crazy. I think the kids are adjusting to it all right, though. Ugh, I'm so over COVID. Call you even, Steven? Oh, I get it. I actually work at a psych facility, and my coworkers, I'm pretty sure they're constantly just like listening to me like, tell us more. Nevada. Yeah, I used to live out by Nevada. Kind of. I think it was like a 2-hour drive. But like the closest town for me was 45 minutes away out there, and it was just like a little like truck stop town. There was nothing even there, so everything was really far away. Hey, it's Butters. I love that dog. There he is.
Okay, see, I'm back. What did I miss?
Me trying to talk to myself and them trying to help me.
Did you read the chat?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, perfect.
I tried.
You did great, I'm sure. Let me see.
Yeah.
Home. Okay, so
I'm fired. I'm fired.
no, you're not fired. You're far from fired.
Okay.
Gary never popped back in.
No, it was just me. Like,
Oh, Gary, where are you, Gary? But Val Brooks wanted King of the Hill, I think it was.
Pinky.
She did a very good job. Thank you, Pinky. I knew she would. What truck stop town?
Barstow, California.
Oh boy.
A special place.
It was where the movie Cars was based on.
It was, yeah. And actually the beginning of, what's that movie? The one about going to Vegas with the guy with the baby carrier. That was filmed in Barstow at the beginning.
The Hangover.
The Hangover.
But that was not Barstow.
Yeah, it was. It was at Terrible's, the gas station.
When they said that, they were in Barstow, just leaving Barstow, there's no road like that leaving Barstow.
No, but they were at Terrible's, the gas station.
Well, yeah, but there was the scene where they said we're just leaving Barstow and they're driving.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't
Great
Barstow.
Wall. There's none of that.
For the gas station I used to go to all the time. That was a big deal.
Pinky says she does a better job than me. Oh, well then, she can take it.
No, please don't do that to me.
Cassie.
Hi, Cassie.
Hello, Cassie Harton. Everything is doing very well, Cassie. How are you, Cassandra? You haven't come on and hung out in a while. Why don't you jump on, Cass? The Cassinator. That's funny you call it a truck stop town. Gary.
Why is it a truck stop town?
There's Gary.
It's just
Gary,
a
can you hear us now, Gary?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, Gary. We've got you.
Yes. You're me fucking here.
But,
that's how you talk Spanish.
¿Qué pasó?
¿Qué pasó? That's how you talk Scottish.
Oh, Scottish. Right.
I'm fucking here.
That's Judgy boy.
No, me, Gary boy. I talk better Scottish than him.
Right.
Gary,
how you doing, mate?
I'm not too bad. How are you? How are you, Crystal?
I'm good, thank you.
We're doing pretty fantastic on this end.
Pretty bored with the lockdown. Full lockdown, but...
You're on lockdown again.
Full lockdown, yeah.
I've been scooting out in a boot.
What does a full lockdown entail? You can't leave your house at all?
We can leave our house for exercise, to go to the store, shops, get essentials, and that's it.
So nothing real different, just no bars. That's what they mean. Like,
oh, the pubs are shut. Fucking bummer.
Just drink at home.
It's not as good. That's why I'm flying out there. It's not as good. Like,
you just go buy up all what it would cost for the drinks, and then you bring it all home, and then you do that.
You know I've got my supplies in.
I know you do, mate. Gary's like, shut it down. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck it.
I love
I
my
have wedding cake. I have
wedding
chocolate
cake,
cookies.
our faces.
You know, now that I think about it, I didn't have any wedding cake.
It's the smoke. It's the smoke.
Wedding pie would be better.
Wedding pie, is that
no,
a thing?
No. blackcurrant pie is better.
Any kind of pie. Pie beats cake every day.
Oh no, I hate pie.
No, my dear. There's so many
I
awesome.
like pizza. That's a pie.
No, that's not a pie.
It's
Pie.
a pie. Boston cream pie.
See, these are pies. Boston cream pie,
No,
chocolate.
that's a cake. That's a cake
But
with
there's also a pie.
with an identity problem.
And then you've got you've got your your coconut cream pies and your pecan pies and your cherry pies, apple pies, blackberry pies. And there's no such thing as a bad pie.
Oh my gosh. So I got, for the first time, I took my son to IHOP today and I actually got pancakes, but I got like the fancy kind with stuff on top. And I think we actually talked about this recently, that I usually hate breakfast food and I never get pancakes. I've never had like the fancy pancakes with like the stuff that is really bad for you.
Pound Town Danny, I will say yes, cheesecake is a pie.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Cheesecake's a pie because Coco's sold it.
How can it be a pie when it's a cake?
It's
A graham cracker crust.
It's got a crust and a filling. That's a pie.
Yeah.
Why did they call it a cake?
It's cheesecake pie. New York cheesecake pie.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. You mean
No.
We just dropped the pie because we're lazy.
I mean, a muffin is essentially a cake. Why do they call it a muffin?
No, I don't mean Belgian waffles, Pinky. I mean IHOP, like, they have like the Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity. I got the creme brulee. It was really good.
I went to IHOP not too long ago and I had the crepes.
How was that? Good?
Oh, it was so good. I hadn't had carbs in forever.
Crepes? No wonder. Eating dodgy food, you will get the crepes.
I love crepes. Crepes
We're
are
back
good.
with those sponsorships like IHOP. Send us some pancakes.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that again, Stephen Greer. It's always rough when you have a family member, especially a father, having health issues. That's Denny's, the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity. He's absolutely right.
No, I don't think that's true. No, I think you're both wrong.
I thought Denny's had a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
No, they have the moons over my hammy.
Hammy?
Everything with a pun. And they have the Grand Slam, I believe.
I used to love the Grand Slam. I can't eat that much food anymore.
I don't like diner food.
But see, though, that's what I like now about a restaurant is I get really full on restaurant food and I'm not eating as much.
Yeah.
So it's like you think, though, you're like, oh, that's not going to be a lot of food. And then it comes and you're like, geez, that's a lot more than I thought it was. And you know what IHOP stands for? It means I hate old people.
What?
That's about right.
No. I'm
I
old.
waited a half hour for them to bring my check today.
No, it's not. It stands for International House of Pancakes.
Oh, yeah, because they probably don't have it. They used to be shaped like a church. They don't do that anymore. That's
We have a
Louis
place here
Block
called
joke.
G's Pancakes that's like that. Now, I love me some G's Pancakes, but it's just like the worst of the breakfast foods. That's so good. It's like a buffet of pancakes, eggs, bacon, and sausage.
Waffle House grosses me out. I saw somebody
Ooh.
washing a dish by hand, and I wanted to like.
The awful waffle? When you're
We don't
drunk,
have those up here.
it's perfect.
I
when
know
you're-
why, because we have real food.
It's perfect when you're drunk. The awful waffle.
No, Denny's.
Just point. I want that.
You don't even know what you're saying. Like just covered, smothered,
Mother covered, and I'm like, just hurry it over.
and double wash the plate by hand, please.
Oh, Thomas Nelson, we were wrong. Thomas Nelson says we are wrong, and we apologize.
Thank you. Thanks.
I
Sweetie.
was. I agree. I thought it was too Thomas Nelson, so I am wrong too, Crystal.
This girl knows her food.
Oh. Blue Roof after church. Waffle House
Trying to
has
get
great
it
hash
out.
browns, though. They do. But see, though, the thing about hash browns is you got to drown them in ketchup.
Do you have
No,
a?
you don't.
You have
You just put
cookout?
them in the oven.
Oh, I love Cookout. Cookout's my shit.
You have it in Tennessee?
Absolutely. We have two here in town.
Cookout. That needs
So-
to go national. It's so good.
So what I order off of there when I want to do my food from there because you can eat off their menu. It's no problem. You get the big double burger, no cheese, no bacon, and then you get the chicken quesadillas for your side and a diet drink, and it's only 700 calories.
Wow, that's like half my calories for a day.
Well, that's when I do like my cheat meal. Or if I want a snack when I'm out or I got done the gym and I just don't feel like cooking, that's a good place to go. Yeah, it eats up a lot of your calories, but as long as I worked really hard at the gym and got my steps in, it's no problem.
So how does the milkshake fit into that?
You don't get the milkshake.
Oh, no fun.
But I just got protein powder in it. It's supposed to be chocolate ice cream.
I miss when you were chubby.
And my crickets are in. I've been eating my crickets.
I can't
You
believe
need to you need to lift them weights up as well now.
The arms are looking nice. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, you're losing weight and not putting the muscle on them.
Oh, the muscle's going on, but it's just not going on fast because that's not what I'm going for yet. First, I have to. You see, Gary. First, you have to get rid of the old drywall before you can check the bones, make sure everything's good. Then we start building the house up with the new frame. You see what I'm saying? With all the new, we build everything up correctly, but we got to strip all that.
I think
Very good, Thomas. I am in Tennessee. Yep, sure am, mate. What about you, bud?
I'm in England.
If you're underage and you don't feel comfortable, feel free to say, "Hey, man, just I'm not of an adult, and I don't feel fear answering." No one will worry about it.
Chris Hansen pops out. He'd like to speak with you.
I always say, YouTube requires that I make that this channel is not for children. If someone under the age of 18 does stop in, we always say for their protection and ours, you don't need to answer any kind of personal questions like that. And that's just the best way to go about that. But I don't know about Thomas Nelson yet, so I'm not sure. So we'll find out.
Hopefully he's over 18 because it's late.
Well, in California, it's not. In Hawaii, it's still pretty early.
Oh, yeah.
Nelson, he could very well be in military brat or on West Coast. Read the chat as Hank. Now, damn it, there. I'll go. You're welcome, Val. Thank you as well, says Stephen Greer. Val Brooks, at this request, I'm doing a little bit of a Hank Hill. I'll keep it going just for Val. Mr. Nelson, very informative. If you're real out of sorts, we'll miss a lot. Kansas born and raised just outside of Wichita. And I'm 23, a Harrison College graduate with a degree in propane and propane accessories.
23.
Okay, well, wonderful. Congratulations on your college degree, professor, and good old Kansas, Wichita. Well, welcome to the chat. Glad to have you.
23.
Yeah, I've got a degree. It's 45.
What?
18th. Anyway.
Don't get English humour, do you? I said I've got a degree and it's 45.
I understood the 45 degree. 90-degree angle for me, mate. Straight on. Oh, here we go. Right, spot on T. Here we go. Spot on. Say no more.
Wait till I get tuned in. Comedy's coming. The comedy's coming. Wait till I get tuned in.
Wait, Gary, that's scary, right?
What? What's scary?
Can you do an American accent for us, if you're comfortable?
Yes, sir, Miss President.
Keep going, Gary. Gary, don't.
It should be a requirement to be on your panel.
Can you do an American accent, Crystal?
Yes, sir, Miss President.
You're doing it now. Gary just knows that if I went over to England, I could talk like him, and no one would. Right, if I want to speak like a British person, it's not very.
Stop.
Don't you tell me to stop, mate. I'll bloody phone you.
You always go to London when you do an English accent. You always go to London. Apple.
It's not like I always go to Latin, mate. It's just that's the way I've learned to talk about it, right?
Go to Scotland.
If you want a bit of Scotland, right? I've been to Scotland.
No, me fucking hell. You mustn't. You have to do it like that, me fucking hell.
I've drank the whole bar already.
I'll hold you down and pure stab you, mate. That's how you talk in Scottish.
It all sounds the same to me.
Really?
Really. And some people though I can't understand it. The guy earlier, I couldn't understand a word he was saying. It didn't
See,
even sound
Australian,
good.
the Australian and the Boston accent are actually very similar.
What?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
The Boston and the Australian accent are very similar.
Yeah, I can hear
Not for
that.
nothing, dude. Not for nothing, dude.
They take the Oz right there. It's the similar Oz.
Australia? Truth.
You got
When I
to
moved back
you want
home,
to get the side of your mouth if you want to go ahead and go down to Australia.
when I moved back
Hey,
home, all the
no.
guys would always say, "You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right.
You know what I mean?" I hate that.
Poke you in the
This
eye.
is a knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
This is
I am the law.
No, that's terrible. What all acting have you done? TV, stage, etc. Just the movie. That's that, and then my tap dancing shit, and
I've been on Crime Watch.
were you a suspect?
I was a star. Not a suspect, a star.
I worked at a ghost town as an actress one Halloween.
Oh, I did a role when I came home from Iraq. My dad, I wanted to come see my dad, and he goes, "Well, I've already been promised to do this gig in a Western shootout reenactment for this." It was you could hire this company, they do the shootout for you and everything like that, and then they get to do a cookout in a cowboy style. And so this group had come to do it. And I talked to my dad, and I was like, "Well, I want to come out and see you guys." He's like, "Well, I'm doing this role, and I don't know what to do, and you can't really. It's a private show." But he talked to the owner, and the owner's like, "Well, we can just have him dress up as an extra, and there's a role we can just kind of fill him into. There's a person we mentioned that we don't show. He can do that." Oh, okay, cool. So I showed up. They put me in this cowboy garment, and I put this thing on, and I was the shopkeep. And my only thing that I got to improvise was that they said, "Oh, the shopkeep here, he can't do much. He just owns the shop." And all I did was, "See my shop?" So that was, I don't really count as acting, but my job was to, okay, when the shooting starts, just kind of corral people off to the corner. I'm like, "Oh, I can do that. That's easy."
When's your movie coming out?
I worked at a ghost town, Val, as an actress. We did like Sleepy Hollow, but it was like a living play. It was stupid. We just had to get all the like people to think something was going on. I don't even know. It was okay though. I liked it.
Dave's not
And it was in like a real working ghost town, so that was neat.
Let's see. Yeah, that's about, I would say, the extent of it. Yeah. Who said hi? I just saw a message up there. Who said hi?
Ding.
Ding a ling, ding a ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. Oh, that's Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. Wow, that just got stuck in my head. Oh, I hate that you just did that to me.
Oh, musicals. No.
What actor is my inspiration? None really particular. I just do my own thing. I just like making fun of people.
Me too.
It's not that I really care about that. It's like I feel like I've broken you.
I love it.
I'm not the God who deserves. It's poor choice of words. I wouldn't say there's really any actor that's inspired me. Like I said, I mimic actors. So I guess any voice that I can hear. It comes from being bored a lot. That's pretty much where Christopher Walken. Bob, good for you, good for you. little. Who's that one actor? Woody Allen. Oh, wow. I mean, it's a great place, Crystal. Coming on by, hanging out, and just spending time. That's what's important. And it's good that you're here. I mean, it's good that you're anywhere. If you really think about it.
Do Al Johnson, you got the boot polish on.
The what now?
Al Johnson, you got boot polish on.
I don't know who Al Johnson is.
Mama. Mummy.
No, I don't.
Black and white minstrels, dude.
I don't know who you're talking about, mate.
Black
Now
and
you say
white
I always go to
minstrels.
London. What if I do a little bit of Liverpool? Then I can always do this accent as well. I was John Lennon in the Beatles, and everybody knows I wrote all the songs, and there was
Failed.
you ruining it all for everyone.
You want some chicken and a can of Coke? That's
You want some
Scouse.
chicken and a can of Coke? That'll be delicious.
That's Scouse. There you go.
Coming on down and playing our songs in America, and it's been a wild ride.
Any accent you want in England or Britain, let me know. I'll do it. Birmingham, not bloody radish, you know.
Bloody hell, good show, sir. Happy to have you coming on by, yes.
Who's that?
And the snarkiness of it all. These peasants are just killing me. Oh, behave. Oh, dear.
I'll give you a subject to discuss. My mother's just going crazy. She calls me all the time. You discuss, talk about it. Oh, God, baby Jesus.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Naughty boy.
I'm his mother. The mother.
Now piss off.
Oh, I'm not the Messiah. I say you are, and I should know. I followed a few. Or only the true Messiah would say he's not the Messiah. All right, I am the Messiah. The Messiah!
The Messiah?
Master, your people have followed you far and wide and traveled into the desert. They're tired, hungry. It's not my fault they followed me. Well, what should they do? They're hungry. I don't know. Go eat the juniper bushes. I'm a miracle.
Oh, don't worry about it. Always look on the bright side of life.
Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. It's a lot of nonsense sing and play and smile. And always look on the bright side of life.
Did it.
Always look on the light side of life.
Did it. Life's a bag of shit when you think of it. Carry on. Go.
Oh, that's about the best I know of it.
Oh.
There's something about always look on the bright side of death. It takes hours.
When you're your eternal breath.
You know, that's the most requested song to be played at a funeral.
Why?
Because it's hilarious.
Oh. Yeah, I can see that. Who plays a song at a funeral? Is that a thing, really?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
you
wanna
can
have a
choose
playlist
anything you
ready.
want. Yeah.
Are you supposed to dance to it?
So I would want a video of someone record me ahead of time so they could put me up on a big screen and be like,
Like a hologram?
hey, you down there? You're still the light of the show. You're still the party. All right.
Yeah, I suppose you can do anything you want. You're celebrating the life, you know, not the death. So you do anything you want.
I guess so. That'd be fun. See, though, Crystal, I want to make sure that if I do go, you have to be buried on a weekend.
Why?
The reason is because you had prior military. That means they have to send out the funeral detail.
Yep.
Which means you get to screw over another soldier's weekend. Ha! So it should be put into your will that someone needs to let the color guard know the service member being buried wanted to say to you, ha ha, I screwed your weekend up.
I don't think they do them on the weekends, though.
Oh, absolutely. Funeral detail, they could be Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I feel like here they only do it during the weekdays.
I would demand It'd be done on a Saturday.
Okay.
Demand, I would say, some kind of Jewish law or something. Just so I could screw their weekend over. Because that Friday they're going to have to be like, you can't go out and drink because we got to travel Saturday and practice and got to have your Class A's ready. And then Sunday we're going to drive back to the Bear Post, and then you're going to have to get ready for PT. Your whole weekend's screwed. Screwed, I say. If I was lucky, it'd be on a payday too, just so that it's even worse. Son of a bitch, this guy has to die on a freaking Friday and screw my weekend over. I was going to drink. I was going to go to town. Just got my car fixed. Oh, what the hell? This is bullshit. Bullshit. Got to get my Class A's ready.
Then you got to stand there all professional.
Right? Stand there. He's a real hero. Son of a bitch. See? That's how you make it funny. Screw over their weekend.
I like your sense of humor.
Screwed your weekend over. Those guys will be standing there. Oh, that son of a bitch. He is one of us.
2 seconds, guys.
That's fantastic. Things like that you can plan ahead of time. Just as it's frosting on the cake. No, they say, oh, you only live once. Bullshit. I live every day.
So my place of employment works closely with vets. And it's really old, and they say it's haunted, and I always say I'm going to end up, like, haunting that place after I go.
See, the dark sense of humor, Krista will get it. That comes from the military.
Yeah, that's
very much. They make you very much understand that it's a joke. And life's a joke anyway. You're never going to make it out alive, so don't.
Don't even worry about it. Let them shoot at you.
I just used to get when the mortars would go off.
Ibuprofen.
Because that's more annoying.
Just lay low. You'll be okay. Worry about it.
You wake up and you just listen and you hear.
Smell like gas.
They missed.
Yes.
Now I have to go. See, the problem is now they've woken you up and you have to be up in like 3 hours. And it's like, damn it, it's going to take me 2 hours to get back to sleep. It's going to be a 4 kind of monster day.
So what? Bring it.
I was up to 5 monsters a day. The big ones. Yeah, the good sized ones. Wake up, have one before PT. Have another after PT, one at shift, one halfway through shift, and one before bed.
How fast do you run a 2 mile?
I used to do a 13:30 was my best.
Wow.
2 mile?
2 mile, 13:30.
Not bad. In school, I did about the same.
My first mile was 6 minutes, and then I lost the speed on the second one.
Wow.
I got tuckered out.
My trouble was, though, I got old.
I don't think I could ever do it again.
Yeah.
It'll never happen again.
It was like a stampede behind me, because I'm like the littlest one. I'm not even 5 feet tall, and they put me right up front. Everybody behind me is like, you need to take bigger steps. We're hurting, and it's like a stampede. I always felt like I was in that scene from The Lion King, and I would just have to like fall out to the side because it's too much of my anxiety.
I ran like Forrest Gump and still got
when we landed.
What the fuck?
When we landed in Iraq, they do what's called a combat dive, and it avoids so that RPGs can't shoot you while you're coming in. So the plane is cruising at 30,000 feet. And what it does is normally a plane will do a nice slow descent to bring their altitude down. Well, we're doing what's called a combat dive.
Oh,
straight down. Yeah,
so the plane just does this. Is they kind of just nose down, and they come at a very shallow angle, and they corkscrew the whole way real fast. And then somewhere around 1,000 feet, they start leveling off, or maybe a little higher. I'm not sure. I couldn't see. I just remember this. This is how I remember it. We're flying in the plane, and I'm sitting there with everything, and everybody's passed out. And all of a sudden, the plane tilts really far forward, I'm like, this is a new angle. We're going down. We are heading that direction now. And then all of a sudden they just pull off and level off right onto the runway. Now, as soon as we landed, they dropped the back door down and they're like, all right, you got to run now right over to that building, because this is when they try to mortar, because they're trying to catch you just coming in. So you run, and you get inside this building and there's coffee and donuts.
Welcome.
That was pretty good. It was like, oh boy, coffee and donuts.
Yeah.
That was worth
It's
the
not
run.
so bad.
This isn't
Yeah,
so bad.
pass on the donuts. I'll have the coffee.
Well, you dunk your donut in the coffee and then you get your
The
briefing. You're like,
coffee
welcome to
is really
Anaconda.
bad.
The first thing they
It's
showed
really
us on the base was they said this is Anaconda. It's also called Mortaritaville. And then they showed us a map of the base and they said, this is all the mortars that hit us in the month of this month. And then the dots just start popping up all over. And you're like, oh, that sucks. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Then they got us our housing assignments, and I think we got mortared sometime during that. And then we went to our rooms, and that was pretty cool. We smoked some cigarettes and hang out outside. There's video of it on YouTube if you want to see it. Us hanging outside being stupid with nothing better to do. I think my buddy had hurt his foot, so he had crutches, so we played with those.
Seen it, I've seen you electrocuting each other's nipples and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That was Afghanistan, though. That was Afghanistan. What was the name of the food credit card they would give you? They gave us the Eagle card in Iraq. It was our Eagle card. And the Star card. The credit card, the Star card. Oh,
We were talking about that last time I was on.
who doesn't love a good Star card?
They get their money.
You can buy anything on post with a Star card. We're going to go to the commissary. We're going to get steaks and lots of them. Then we're going to buy beer. How much beer? All of it. And then we're going to go to the barracks. We're going to cook the steak. Then we're going to drink the beer while we cook the steak. Then we're going to eat the steaks. Then guess what? Well, then we're going to drink more beer. Then what? We're going to pass out, wake up, do it again on that guy's Star card.
It's true. Did you drink the Bacardi like pre-mixed like Bahama Mama and like?
I'm not gonna waste my money on pre-mix. That's alcohol volume wasted.
It was so gross. I used to drink so
It
much
was
of
the
that.
UB vodkas because they were dirt cheap.
Mhm.
Or when I got back from Afghanistan, I was doing the Malibu rum. I like the Malibu and the white olive premix because
That's
it's not very strong. No, it was not unlimited. Oh boy, if it had been. No, it
You
was
could
like
buy
any other credit
furniture
card.
on it though.
You had to pay it back just like any other credit card. But no, I think I had like a $3,000 limit.
Mhm.
And the great thing is that as soon as you apply for it, you're like, oh man, I wanted to buy something now. That's okay. They give you this paper one and it's just like a real one. Do they still call it the mess hall or is that prison? No, that's in the Navy. It was the mess hall. It was called DFAC, the dining facility. DFAC, dining facility.
Mess hall, yeah.
I mean, some people call it the mess hall, the chow hall. We're going to go to the chow hall. That was
Yeah.
what everyone called it, chow hall.
I always call it DFAC.
DFAC, we're headed to DFAC, chow hall.
DFAC.
I think it was my dad's era that more or less called it the chow hall.
Oh, why'd they change it?
DFAC
You get the naffy as well, where you can hang out and stuff.
My back hurts.
I think the Navy calls it the galley, though. So it might be the Navy or the Marines that call it the mess hall. Or that might be an old term.
It sounds
The
terrible.
galley is a navy. A galley is a kitchen. Yeah.
Olden days, probably something 5x5. I said that to my chief once. How you doing, Greenbaum? 5x5, chief. How do you know that? I'm like, I saw it on Buffy. He goes, do you know what that means? Yeah, it means I'm okay. I know that. He goes, it means that back in the old military days, you had a radio, and when they would call for your comms check, you would check the lights, and if you had all green lights, there were 5 green lights. You were 5x5. So, radio check over. This is me, Roger, 5x5 over.
Niner.
Navy, yep.
Yeah, that was good. The basic training. Why do we say Niner? I raised my hand. Yeah, yes, Niner, because in nine in German for NATO would be no.
Is no.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, very good. How'd you know that?" I'm like, "Mein Deutsch ist nicht bitte verstehen ja." And
Ich
he was
liebe
like,
dich.
"Ich liebe du."
Thank you.
But yeah. Wie gessen Sie Juden, du verstehen?
Aye.
Ja.
Yeah.
In German, wie gessen Sie Juden is we get the Jews. It's okay. I can joke like that. I'm Jewish. When we were in Afghanistan, when we were on the German base, I used to joke with everybody. I was like, "Listen, if you hear them say wie gessen Sie Juden, let me know. I'm out."
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm really choked.
What's my favorite military movie? Saving Private Ryan is good. I like Band of Brothers more or less than it's not a movie, but I think Band of Brothers was really done very well. The Pacific was done very well.
Enemy at the Gates I enjoyed. Russian.
Enemy at the Gates, yeah, that's a very fun movie. I like Defiance with Daniel Craig. That was a good military movie. There's some Belarusian Jews kicking ass, taking names. The Pianist is a fantastic military sort of movie.
Brilliant. Yeah.
A Bridge Too Far. I just saw that for the first time. I was actually very impressed with it. What an all-star cast too. A Bridge Too Far, good movie. Also,
Workhorse.
Tora. Fantastic film.
Workhorse.
Yeah, I think that's. Ich kann von echt da I don't read it very well. Ich kann von ein da acht stecken. Oh man, my German is ich kann. I don't read it very well. If you yelled at me, I'd probably get you. A Bridge Too Far, I haven't seen that. Yes, watch A Bridge Too Far. I forget where I saw it. I think it was on either Hulu, Netflix, maybe on YouTube, but it was fantastic, worth the watch. And for my biggest thing with more movies is I hate when they take forever to build up to the action, and this thing just kind of kicked right off. And I was like, all right, this is my kind of film.
I don't think I've ever watched any. They used to try to make us watch them like on holidays and basic.
Thomas Nelson, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you were very well. Are you not entertained? I hope you had a good time. It was a pleasure to get to meet you. Good luck with all your endeavors, sir. Hope we get to see you again. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Maybe you hit the, maybe you subscribe, maybe you don't, you know? Not for nothing, though. Not for nothing. We'll see you around, Tommy boy. 1917 was a good year. Deer Hunter. I've never seen Deer Hunter before.
Deer Hunter is a fantastic movie. Absolutely fantastic movie.
Change over. Switch. 3, 2, 1. Exercise. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
The bent leg body twist. The bent leg body twist.
That one might be good right now.
Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. Hold.
It was such a ripoff how 2 was actually 1, especially when it came to push-ups.
I loved PT when I really think about it now. It was funny.
You got paid to do that.
And you extend to the left, march. When you think about it now, it was the most hilarious thing ever. A bunch of
in basic, they told us if we had to back up, we had to go beep, beep, beep. So we got the AIT. We were still doing it.
1, 2, 3.
We thought it was an army thing. We didn't know.
I don't know how they maneuver through them tight corners. I have claustrophobia. There was one thing where we were in basic. We had to go into a tube that was set into the ground, and it was full of water, and you had just enough space for your head above it, and they made us go through backwards.
I didn't have that. That's new. That was special for you.
Read your question. I will, Val. I'm going to roll up to Val's question. Have any of you been through the old battleship at Fort Passaic, I think, in North Carolina? I've been, not the one at North Carolina, but I've been to the USS Hornet out in California, and I've been on a sub before, toured one of the old diesel subs. I wouldn't have a problem with being one of those for a while. 6-7 months would be okay. No problem.
What could you do?
As long as I had a DVD
7 months
player,
underwater.
as long as I had like multiple movies that I could watch on a little portable screen or something like this where I could watch TV. It doesn't have to be like live TV. As long as I had something to watch, movies, I'd be fine. Like a hard drive with like 100 movies on it, yeah, I'd be fine. I'd be good for however long you need me to be in that little bunk. No problem. Just close my little curtain off, put my little headphones on, and let me know when it's time to eat and when it's time for me to go to work. And other than that, I'll be in my bunk.
You're not allowed boot polish down there, though.
No problem. That'd be easy. That's why I'm saying send me to Mars, Elon Musk. I'll go first. I'll set everything up. Send me all the equipment. I'll get some plants growing, get some oxygen producing. We'll get a little factory burning something. By the time the first group comes, you can send me back on the first return ship with the first group going, whatever. Or I can just hang out with them till it's time to go. Whatever. I'll go by myself. No big deal. 7-minute delay on YouTube. That's not that bad. I mean, obviously, I won't be able to, StreamYard, but I'll still be able to stream, given the right, as long as Mars is in alignment well enough. Either way, though, we're good. We lost Gary. But yeah, that wouldn't be a problem. As long as I could bring some vape pens with me, we're good. We're good. Yup. Could you do a trip? Now it's 6 months there. And then you'd be on the planet for at least 2 years. So you're looking at 3 years. It'd be bare minimum 3 years. That's easy.
Yeah.
2.5 by yourself? Yeah, that's easy.
I lose it.
I'd call NASA all the time. NASA, this is Mars One of. Go ahead, Mars One. What you doing, NASA?
I'd be on Messenger. I'm bored.
Mars One, this is NASA. Keep the line clear unless it's any kind of emergency traffic over. What'd you have for dinner now? Open. Just mess with them. Giggity, giggity. Mars One, did you just say giggity, giggity? Giggity, goo. Oh, yeah, it'd be fun. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? You need to stop that. No. I do, don't I? Seawolf is very cramped. I could imagine. Pinky, oh my God, with me. Hold on. Val said something. I need to got disconnected. I see that. I got my other side of my nose done yesterday. Oh, you got your piercing done, Patrick. Bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, bada boom, bada bing. Read my question. I did. Okay, we're caught up and make sure I didn't miss anything that Val said. I'm on it, Val.
Aww. Where is Patrick? Does he have me blocked?
No. Here's your one chance, Patrick. Don't let me down.
There's no Patrick. I have no Patrick.
You be nice to the gentlemen, Patrick. They'll be nice to you. And I said, here's your one chance, Patrick. Don't let me down. That's Fancy by Reba McEntire.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
I like that song.
Is that Reba?
Yeah, Reba's Fancy.
Oh. No, it's not.
Here's your one chance, Fancy. Don't let me down.
Oh, yeah, because you're like from where that music is.
Oh, that's why.
I'm named after a country singer.
Well, when I was a kid, Crystal?
Uh-huh.
Who?
Who?
Yeah.
What?
Who were you named after? You said your name after
Crystal Gayle.
I don't know.
No, she's old. My grandma named me.
She probably was like if I went to the Ryman or to the Country Music Hall of Fame. They get the Grand Ole Opry. The Grand Ole Opry is like I've seen it a million times.
That's right by Nashville, right?
Yeah, it's right by the mall.
I was looking up. Ooh.
It's right by a huge mall. You know the Mills Mall that was in
That's my natural habitat.
Have you ever been to a Mills Mall?
A what? No.
A Mills Mall. Like they had one in Ontario Mills.
Oh, yeah.
That's a brand of mall is a Mills Mall. Those big giant malls, the huge ones.
Mm-hmm.
So right there is the Mills Mall. You have the huge mall. I think it's like if you walk the whole thing, it's like a mile. And it's got the Rainforest Cafe, which is absolutely fantastic. They've got
the worst.
The aquarium restaurant is fantastic as well. And then they've got all the damn stores, and then the movie theater, the Dave and Buster's.
See, that's a good one. I can get down Dave and Buster's, but Rainforest Cafe, they just haven't upgraded enough.
Well, I've never been.
No, they need to get with it.
And then across the street is the Grand Ole Opry. Like, you can just walk from the parking lot over to it.
What is there, though? What is that exactly?
It's an opry house where a bunch of famous musicians have played.
Yeah.
I don't, it's nothing. I don't see the point in why people think it's so amazing. But
people talk about it a lot, but I feel like I should see it when I'm out there.
Another one is the Ryman Auditorium. That's a big famous auditorium in Nashville. Not to brag, but already performed there, been there, done that. You still have a mall? You still have malls? Of course we still have malls.
I was at the mall today. It was fantastic.
We have a mall here in town. Like, I think about if I jumped in my car right now, how long would it take me to get to the mall? If depending on how the lights were, 5 minutes.
Maybe 10 for me. 15 with traffic.
If the lights were against me, 10 tops. And that's if I caught every red light between here and there. And I couldn't get out of my little neighborhood right onto the main road easy. But if the lights are like right now at this time, I could probably be there in 5 minutes easy.
So I recommend YouTubing malls in the 80s, and there's all kinds of documentaries about just mall rats, and it's really nostalgic and lovely.
Val said she had a blast in Nashville. Everybody says they have a blast in Nashville. I don't hear people ever say really bad things about when they come to Nashville.
I can't wait to go. I've never been. So
the crime rate is actually very low. I've had people come up to me. I need to get back to my hotel. I'm like, well, your hotel's right there. You can see it. Will I be safe to walk? Yes, of course you'll be safe. Just stay on the main road all the way, then make a straight, and then turn to your hotel. No one's going to bother you. Will you walk me back? No. Is it touristy? In a sense, yes and no. If you want to get away from the touristy stuff, you got to know the spots to hit. There's the main strip, everybody goes. That's the touristy area. That's Lower Broadway. Avoid Lower Broadway. If you want to go to Lower Broadway. No, don't say avoid Lower Broadway. Go to Lower Broadway.
Do they have any mirror mazes?
I don't think so.
Oh, I love those.
They are fun.
They're really fun. I have the best time in those. I get really lost.
I like getting lost in those as well.
Me too. It's my favorite.
But do the Lower Broadway
one. There's got to be.
And then when you want to hear a little bit of a smaller, so if you go to the Lower Broadway area, you're going to have you're going to hear amazing music, but it's going to be jam packed. So you can go down about 1/8 of a mile, just a little bit down, all the way to the end of Lower Broadway, and you get to 2nd Avenue. 2nd Avenue is going to have a bunch of smaller individual single people probably playing just guitar and singing. You'll have a much more personal experience with the artist, and it'll be a much smaller venue. But you'll find great little hole-in-the-wall play. It feels like it's a whole strip of hole-in-the-walls. Then you got to find Printer's Alley. Printer's Alley is not easily located, and not everybody knows about where Printer's Alley is. Find Printer's Alley. Great place to go get a couple drinks in, Printer's Alley. Absolutely. Now, then when you want to go to where all the Hobby Nobby is, where all the stars are going to be, you got to know where the real Tin Roof is, and that's on 16th Avenue. You don't go to the old Tin Roof on Lower Broadway, which is where everybody goes because they think that's where the artists hang out. That's the new one they made for the fans. You go to the original on 16th. And that's over in Music Square. So,
like a tour guide.
I used to work down there, so I was down there every day. So I know my way around, and I know where Monster Records is. And I was across the street from Taylor Swift's recording studio. And never saw Taylor. I saw a few big names who were out there shooting stuff, but
I saw her live at Gillette Stadium, and she was fantastic. Me and all my girlfriends went.
When she was doing the NFL draft, when it came to Nashville, she was on the rooftop, and they were doing something. I was right below her, and if you watch the NFL draft, when the Raiders do their first pick, you have to listen very, very carefully. But when you hear them say, and the Raiders pick for their draft pick, you hear me and Vladdy say, "Papa." Carl. I screamed my buddy's name, and you can just faintly hear it. Scared the crap out of everybody there, but we screamed our head off and we caught it. So, who's the pretty woman in blue, Needle Dick? I don't think she's wearing blue. I think that's the light, but this is Crystal. But good to see you again, Needle Dick. Needle Dick. Your name's Needle Dick. Oh, steak, salad, and baked potatoes. Yeah. A good place I recommend. It's not as good as in Vegas, but Dick's Last Resort is one of my favorite places to go eat in Nashville, because they'll be a dick to you and you get to be a dick back. And it's a lot of fun, and I love getting to be a dick. So that's a good place to go.
You can always ask for a book of matches. They have very nice ones.
I saw what's her face? Nicole Kidman, and I think who's her husband? I was at a restaurant and they were there. Keith Urban. Yeah, I think it's Keith Urban. But yeah, saw them at a restaurant. My stepmom was like, "Well, you want to go ask for an autograph?" Man, they're eating. Leave them alone. I don't really care. Not a big star. You cooked for Taylor Swift. No shit, that's awesome.
Wow.
What'd you cook
What'd you
for
make her? Yeah.
A crouton?
Yeah. One piece of asparagus.
Sliced in half and then quartered.
Because she's not even like a naturally skinny girl. Like she was kind of a chubby kid, and that's.
If you ever look at the trucks that drive up and down the highway, the big rigs that say Swift, that's her grandfather's company.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's how they got the money to promote her. He invested a bunch of money in her promotion, and that's how they promoted Taylor Swift, was through her money in that shipping company, Swift Transportation.
I would do the same thing for my kid if I had the phone.
Well, I mean, it paid off. He invested, I think, he spent $60 million in advertising, and she's worth whatever amount now. So it definitely worked. He made pizza for Taylor Swift. Why do I have a feeling this is a joke of some sort? Are we getting any thumbs up there, people? So you guys smashing it for me? Probably got some thumbs down. Everybody hating it, loving it. Oh, it's a little love, little hate. I love it. All right, let's see if there's anybody else we can annoy. Who's a stork? Can't lie to me this time. Come on, Storkalus. Let's see if we can get the Cabreras. Ramsdale. All right.
I've been awake 24 hours.
Sweet. Oh, let's see if we can get HP in here. I haven't talked to him in a while. All right, I think I nailed the group. Ha, that's fine. Okay. It's not. I also cooked for Guy Furry and a small artist named Proof. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool, man. So they must have come into your restaurant or something on there where you were working. That's dope. Oh, Patrick sent me a video. Oh, it's his new Lego setup. Oh, very cool, Patrick. Oh, look at all these Lego things. That's cool, man. Keep calm, play with Lego. Oh, that's cool, man. That's very cool. You got some talent for Legos, Patrick. Up. Up, says Val. Going up. What did I miss? I was astonished how you could have a drink while on the golf carts. Taxi. Oh, yeah. Val Brooks used to be the beer girl on a golf course.
I'm trying to pop my back, Val. It hurts. I don't know. This mattress sucks. I should sit in a chair for this, but I figure I'd make you at home in my bed. Thought y'all would like that tonight on a Saturday. Lonely Saturday.
I can see where it is. It's because of her screen. When you turn these computers up to their bright, it goes like a balloon. That's why I crank mine down so that it doesn't pop off light.
Is that better?
No, it's terribly worse. You look like Smurfette. No. Ah! It's fine. I don't care. It's just the lighting.
Am I like a blueberry?
A blue moon.
Am I filling up with juice?
Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. I got a blueberry for a daughter. You're good at popping backs. I do it on you. You pop your daughter's back. Ugh. I always use a good. I don't think the problem with me is my right shoulder needs to be popped, but it's impossible because there's nothing there to pop. But the sensation of it needing to be done, but the shoulder blade just moves in such a weird way. It just gives. All right, look at this. Look at this. I got Jacobo to join us. Hello, Jacob.
What the hell do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want?
I was going to bed and I was here the ping. I'm like, oh God, who is it?
I want you to join the military.
Fuck you.
No. Clean
I'll
your
join the
camera,
military
dude. Clean your camera. It's all like dirty.
It's cracked. It's cracked.
Ugh. You know, that wouldn't be a problem if you joined the military. You'd have a nice new phone. You can go get a Camaro.
It's not true.
Or you go get a Mustang. All the good soldiers have Mustangs.
Or a
Everybody.
smashed up 2016.
Hey, how about this?
Yeah.
If The Walking Dead goes to a season 12, I'll join the military.
You're lying.
Nope.
It's already been canceled, so we know it's not.
Spoiler alert, The Walking Dead's in after the 11th season. So, I'm not joining the military. Gotcha.
See?
He's joining the military.
I'm
He
not
needs
joining no
to.
military.
It'd be the best thing in the world. Look, she can do it. She could get through basic training.
If the Browns win how about this? If the Browns ever win a Super Bowl, I'll go to the
So you're
military.
telling me you're going to base your military service on angels in the outfield?
Yep.
Well, we could be a family again, Dad. I'd say when the Angels win a pendant. I got nothing left. You got an angel with you right now. Just came in from right field.
I used to love that movie.
Oh, that was a good movie. Loved Angels. And The Rookie was good.
What was the one with the fat kids about fat camp?
That was
Oh,
Heavyweights.
Heavyweights.
Oh.
I love that
The
one.
Rookie of the
Very
Year.
relatable for me.
Is that
Rookie
better?
of the Year. Yeah. And The Sandlot, fantastic film.
Never seen that one.
You never seen
a
that
good-
movie?
How can you have
Mhm.
never seen The Sandlot?
That's like saying you never
You
seen
know,
The
when I
Lion
was in the first grade, my friend said there was a scary dog in it. We shouldn't watch it.
I'm a big brave dog. I'm a big brave dog. I'm a big brave
What
dog.
was the dog's name? Was it Beast or something?
Uh,
The
well,
Beast.
it was the Beast, but his name in the movie was actually Hercules. Was the name of the
Oh.
dog?
Where are you at?
I'll tell you where he's not.
I'm in my
The other
room.
sentence with that preposition. Knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe.
His camera's better.
It is now.
Oh, turn my light on.
Jacob's in Slow Ohio.
Slow Ohio. Ohio is for lovers. I like that song.
Ugh,
You got the song.
ugh. I know
Oh.
that song, Hawthorne Heights.
I love it.
Ugh,
Oh.
I can't listen to it anymore.
My ex used to be able to scream so good, and I loved it.
See, my ex started listening to it at a left field, and it's because the guy she was seeing listened to it with her.
Aww.
I was like, why did you start listening to some random rock song? You don't listen to rock.
There you go. You should have known right there.
That was one
I
of the
should
things
have
that-
known.
that
I
was
should have
the
known
thing. I
all
was
my
like,
belongings.
can
were
tell.
in the attic.
Who has the longest hair, you guys? I would say Crystal wins. Her hair's a little
Yeah.
longer than mine.
I think yours is longer than mine.
No, I don't think so.
I think if you flat iron it.
Maybe if I straightened it. Jacob,
Yeah.
no, not even close.
Not even close. My hair used to be his length.
Yeah, but see, Jacob has to adjust for his military haircut that's coming.
I'm gonna shave it off.
He got a
They're
Jack
not
Nicholson.
shaving my hair, bloody hell. They went.
I'd say Jacob probably has the longest. Jacob or Crystal? Mine's still going. Not Crystal's. I don't know. She's got the curls all the way down to the shoulders.
This is the longest my hair's ever been in my life. Ever.
Nobody
'Cause when I
cares,
was
Jacob.
5
Oh, sorry. I thought you were
when
about
I
to
was 5, I got bubble gum stuck in my hair. My mom chopped it all off.
You're supposed to use peanut butter. That gets it out.
No, she just chopped it all off,
No
and then I
peanut
just
butter.
looked like a little
You gotta
boy.
get peanut butter and you put the peanut butter into it and then you comb it and it brings it out.
I don't even know how that was a thing. Like,
Because the oils from the peanut butter loosen up the gums, keeps it
Mhm.
all moist, and then you can pull it out.
moist.
Yes, you have to get it moist.
Moist.
Pinky
Mo-
says I
moist.
have the longest hair.
I'm gonna shave your hair in your sleep, Jacob, and then I'm gonna super glue it to your arms.
Then I'll kick you in the bloody face.
No, you won't.
I will.
Jacob, have you seen on Netflix The Dirt?
No.
You need to watch that.
Why?
You'll like it.
What's it about?
You'll like it.
The shirt is really sparkly on the bottom, but it looks like really bad from top up.
Bloody hell.
No.
That's for later.
Jacob,
What?
should I go get crickets?
Sure.
I need a little snack.
No, make some popcorn.
I don't have the popcorn. I gotta go buy more Skinny Pop tomorrow.
Just use the popcorn from your popcorn machine.
No, I'm not gonna make popcorn from the popcorn machine.
Do it.
No.
I'll steal
Does
it.
the Matthew McConaughey? Does that have Matthew McConaughey? Joe Dirt. That was a good movie. Matthew McConaughey and Joe Dirt. No, I want to say no. That's a no. That's a negative.
What's a 100-gram bar?
It's a bar that weighs 100 grams.
It's been squished.
There's Brittany, my bane, my muse.
Brittany.
We were wondering where you are. You in Vegas, Brittany? Are you
Leave
ignoring
Brittany
me?
alone.
You leave Brittany alone. I've been waiting for Brittany to show, and she finally showed up.
This is my first time
No,
ever
the
trying the
dirt.
100-gram bar.
No, Matthew McConaughey was not in the dirt. No. I'm still here. No, you're home. We all thought you were in Vegas. I was sure you
I have
were.
something
In
for you
Vegas.
to watch, Jeremy.
What do you have?
It's called Outer Banks.
What about Inner Banks?
There's no such thing.
Saving Mr. Banks?
But better with peanuts in this. Because if there's peanuts, I'm going to die.
I like candy, bubblegum, and taffy. I'll take you to the corner store because I'm a sugar daddy. I love candy.
And go do.
What?
I don't know. I don't really remember. I remember it, just not the words. I used
was
to love it in high school. Aqua Teen.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yeah, that was the I Like Candy MCP pants.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a spider, man. You killed me. Come. And then when he turned into the old man and he was doing the, he goes, my #1 hit single. Come roll me, homie.
You can't make me
Got
laugh.
headphones, G. They really hurting me. Come
When
roll
he
me.
has the tattoo of a clown for street warfare.
I love that too.
He's a clown.
When I was in the barracks, I didn't have a DVD player, but I had a PSP, and I used to go to the game store inside the PX, and they had all those little movies you could get for the PSP for the UMD on the PSP. So I bought the cable though, so that I could plug my PSP into my TV, and those movies were like $1.99, and I had a huge stack of movies. So when we got ready to deploy, all you gotta do is throw all of those into that. That goes into that. You're good to go. Don't need to worry about. I had movies for days. Trust
When
me,
you're
I
in the military?
had a deployment box. I had my charging adapters, my extension cords, the watch I would need for the deployment, some pogs, this, that, and the other, all the little things you need. Knock, knock on Netflix. I have not. Just playing the new COD. Oh, I heard about that, Brittany Lynn.
I got the
Brittany will-
PS5.
Brittany, you need to download Apex so we can play Apex.
Apex is trash.
Shut up, Jacob. Nobody asked you. You weren't even in the army. You hadn't even joined the Boy Scouts.
Are you sure about that?
I'm 100% positive.
Marching band.
Are you 99% positive?
100% positive.
You're right.
Oh, they're gonna make such a soldier out of you someday.
I'll join when I turn 60.
They've got plenty here. You don't want a PS5, Brittany. Just stick with the 4 until after the new year, and all the first generation ones are gonna have their glitches and problems.
No, they won't.
I can hear Brittany saying too, oh, I will when I get the new PS5, because she can't find one in LA. Jacob, do a push-up.
No.
Yes.
No.
What'd you just eat?
Nothing.
Lies. Jacob, you want to play Fortnite?
I'm about to go turn on my PlayStation 5. I'm in my fucking bedroom.
You mean my PlayStation 5?
Fuck you. It's not yours.
As soon as you go to basic, I'm gonna come take it out of your room.
You know where I live.
I'm gonna pee on your bed. I'm gonna pee on your bed, and then I'm gonna take your PS5.
You know what I'm gonna do?
I'm gonna
When
lick
you're
your
fucking
controller.
sleeping- When you're fucking sleeping, I'm gonna have Sip open your mouth. I'm gonna shit in your mouth.
I'm gonna poop in your eyes, so you definitely get pink eye.
I'll make sure I'm sick and have diarrhea, so it'll be all soupy for you.
I'm gonna eat a lot of corn.
You won't eat more corn than I do. I eat popcorn every day.
No, not popcorn. I'd eat like 6 cans, all for you. Be like a pellet gun.
Oh.
Like an airsoft. But with corn.
I'll
Oh, no.
chew bubblegum and I'll eat it so it'll be all stringy when it comes out.
Oh, you challenging me? Oh, I can't
Yeah,
wait to
no.
come visit. It's gonna be on. I'm taking these as legitimate threats. Wait till I get the hot sauces on you,
Oh no.
right in your toothpaste. Yep, no paying attention.
I'm actually
You're gonna
allergic.
go,
I'm actually allergic to hot sauce.
Perfect then. This should not. Then it's gonna be twice as funny. You're gonna be on fire and have an allergic reaction. This is great.
I'm definitely allergic to hot sauce.
While you're being epied, you're still gonna be like dying for milk.
What are you allergic to?
That's a 2nd-degree burn. Nothing.
Oh,
I can eat. Nothing anymore. Not anymore. I used to be allergic to grass.
I think I am allergic to grass.
Then they gave me a bunch of shots for a long time, and then now I'm not.
Because every time I get land grass, my skin all breaks out.
Yeah. That's what happened. Same with me. You just need to get allergy shots. Small doses of what you're allergic to over a long period of time until you build up an immunity.
I don't know why I'm allergic to grass though.
'Cause you're a freak. No, it's just genetic.
Is like everyone allergic to grass though?
No.
I thought so.
If everybody was allergic to grass, it wouldn't be called an allergy. It would be just called, we're allergic. This is what we do. I used to like break out in bumps if I.
These are good.
Am I taking a vaccine? No, I've been shot up with enough stuff. I'm not worried about it.
Okay, I'm gonna show you what I have for 10 seconds. I want you to guess what it is. Ready?
Your virginity.
What
I'll
candy
take
bar-
it.
What candy is this?
Jacob, you're worried about candy and you just missed that opportunity. You're so slow. That's
am
that's
slow.
that's Twizzler. What is it?
Ooh.
What the hell is that? Sour Patch Kid?
Yep, Sour Patch.
You're a Sour Patch.
Your life is a Sour Patch.
Needle Dick says he's watching you, Crystal.
That's cool. At least someone is. I'll take it.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I think this is just a Twizzler with sour on it. And then you just label it Sour Patch.
Patrick says, Greeny, how's the mystery women going? What are you talking about? That's Crystal. And the ugly one is Jacob.
Yeah, the ugly one. Yay!
You live, Crystal? No, she tries to. I think he means live. You live, Crystal?
My live? You live? What?
I think he means on YouTube. Are you live? She's the best looking one up there. Aw,
Thank you.
she is.
I mean, that was an easy one, though.
Right.
That's like being the smartest of them.
But you get to work with the blue light. You're all on blue.
Oh my gosh, when that song came out, I remember I was in the 7th grade, and this boy I liked was in the 6th grade, and I always hoped he would dance with me to it. And sometimes he would.
I first heard that song with my brother as we were driving home from work in his car. What the hell was that song? Freaking awesome. But of course, you didn't have the internet, so you just didn't go look it up. You had to wait for the DJ to play it again.
Well, Patrick, I'm winning that tonight.
Oh, hey, Matt. Matt Keto,
What
what's
state
going
are
on,
you in, Chris? Are you in a state of denial?
I think so.
A state of uncertainty? Patrick, he wishes. Ha. What? Hold on. Brittany's over here talking shit, and I love it.
Ooh.
Hold on. What did Patrick say? Eiffel 65, yeah. All chasing you to the winners. Ha. Brittany is so mean. She just.
No, I've been chasing. You're very difficult, though. You're very difficult.
Exactly, Pinky. What are you talking about? Nobody, exactly, Patrick. Pinky said it right. Nobody's fighting for anything, Patrick.
I don't need to fight. I'll win every time.
She's Army strong.
Little girls.
It's the little ones you gotta watch out for. They come at you like a chihuahua.
Bite you in the fucking ankles.
I just bought that plane ticket. I haven't asked this. I got a plane ticket. You're picking me up. Okay. You're like, seriously? You just said that? It's 3 a.m. Yeah.
Like a stun
What?
gun?
I don't even know what time it is.
Happen. I don't do that for just anyone. That's a whole new level of crazy.
What?
What? Shut up, Jacob.
What? What?
Oh, I can't wait till they yell at you in basic. You should do it now so that it's over with. The sooner you go sign up, the sooner they start paying you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that money.
I get disability for life, and I work a really good job.
You get your paycheck, man. You're gonna be swimming in cash, Jacob.
I don't want none of those hoes coming after me.
You won't. You're gonna get paid bank, bro. You're gonna be balling in the barracks.
What did you just call me?
Jacob, how rude. You could never get an army girl.
I don't want no girl. I'm happy by myself.
Oh, no, Jacob says he likes the boys. That's okay.
I don't like no boys. Hell no.
Oh, you're asexual? That's okay too, Jacob. Whatever floats your boat. No one's here to judge.
I'm not you and Vladdy. You and Vladdy always hit the bed all the time. What?
Fight you, Jacob.
I got COVID.
You've got COVID. Well, all right. Check them out, y'all. 1 a.m. I didn't get a shit ton of sleep. I'm getting ready to rack out. This was fun. Stay single as long as you can. Nope, Jacob's gonna fall in love in no time. But until then, I'll see you guys on the next. Brittany, what's up? Hit me up, and I will talk to you guys later.
Yeah.